Spark off the left there. They're doing a nice live stream right now.
All right, we'll give them a good wave.
Welcome to Minneapolis, St. Paul International Airport in the heart of the Twin Cities. Home to Delta's second busiest hub in the network and the home base for Sun Country Airlines. And a diverse community of aviation plane spotters and a rich tapestry of aviation history going back as far as the Northwest Airlines days. And we welcome you to a very frigid and cold atmosphere here above the northern United States for live plane spotting on this Wednesday afternoon here at the aircraft viewing area, smack dab at the end of Cargo Road. It's a very special day for plane spotting because we get to catch the Lufthansa A340 300 and much more today on MSP Live. First time we'll have the exotic quad jet on our air. Can't wait to get going with our live show today. Pleased to meet you, everybody. I'm Alex Redding. I'm the executive producer of MSP Airport Live. We'll be walking you through today's events.
4931 Minneapolis ground, push approved. Sorry, number 4931, sorry, aircraft 79. Runway 12 right, de-ice pad, taxi via Quebec, Mike Bravo, cross runway 4.
De-icing is also in effect today. We'll get a front row seat to all of the de-icing action.
Call the Iceman and call me on the way up.
The 30s are in active operation right now as we speak, even though that the 12 right de-ice pad is currently in use.
Max 10 for crossing guard. Hold short of Bravo for me. Square 4242. Give the Iceman a call and then let me know when they got his room to take you in. Yeah, contact ground point enter. What? Over 4998. 1619 at Minneapolis Charlie at Charlie, cross runway 30 left on Whiskey, cross runway 4, traffic 2.5 mile final.
Cross 30 left at Charlie and right there on Whiskey, cross.
So let's go ahead and take a look at some of our notable arrivals for today. Lufthansa 462 Heavy is over the state of Wisconsin right now as I speak and will be on final approach very, very soon. In fact, that flight will be arriving in roughly a half an hour from now. My colleague Logan Justice has repositioned to Terminal 1 to catch the arrival. Team USA has already arrived from Tokyo much earlier than anticipated. And we also got a couple of interesting heavy arrivals tonight. Delta 170 Heavy from Seoul with the A350-900 and UPS 2560 from Louisville around the end of the broadcast with the MD-11F. So we'll take a look at our notable departures for today. We'll catch the Lufthansa departing flight off of 30 left with that A340 300, and we will also catch Delta 160 off to AMS, Delta 152 to Paris Charles de Gaulle, and then Delta 10 Heavy tonight, hoping that they are early because of the early arrival. We'll get a nice departure on 30 left for the Team USA A330 Neo.
Encore 3758 Minneapolis, Tower 1210 at 9er, caution wake turbulence arrived, heavy Airbus 330, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Good land, Encore 3750.
61 is plan on 30 left, because that'll probably be what will be available when he gets going. Point 9er, otherwise Mike.
Got a point 9, get a Delta 153.
Tower Delta 1619.
Delta 1619 Tower.
So we were on Whiskey there between 422 and Mike. There was like a small snack bag, like a Doritos baggie or something blowing left to right towards 30 left there.
Delta 1619, thank you.
Delta 153 clearing, joining Alpha for Gulf 3.
The 153 Heavy Minneapolis contact via Alpha to the gate.
To the gate, thanks.
November 967 Tango Charlie, you might see some fog. I guess there's a bag reported blowing between runway 22 Whiskey, blowing towards the runway to 30 left. Just caution to go through there.
What? Oh boy. We got a bag of Doritos on the loose, apparently. Some FOD has entered the restricted area. Oh dear. That's why it's important not to litter, especially if you're at the viewing area. Please clean up after yourself. Golly. We'd like to thank all of our subscribers and our viewers overall for tuning in to our live coverage of MSP International Airport for the first broadcast of 2025 at MSP Airport Live. Aviation LAA member for 3 months. Main Cabin Plus will work to get our chat up here in just a moment. Aviation LAA says glad to be a member. Also, Alex-8 is next to land. Thanks for the reminder.
7 flighting 180, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Taxi via Quebec, Charlie Alpha.
When you went through that area behind you.
4014, spot 7, 1 to right, the ice pad information with set up for 30 right.
So 4814, you're going to be going to 17. 4814, you're going to need a minute to get those numbers. 4814 will be runway 17, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short, runway 30 left.
Alpha 10, hold short of 1 to right, November 4814.
Paris 4089, can they not take you in yet?
1619, appreciate updates of flight conditions in your climb out, passed on to the marshal at the base.
Affirm, yeah, we contacted Iceman and the way.
Okay, thanks.
Hello, MSP Tower. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Had to go ahead and fix an issue with our graphics there for just a moment. Apologies for that.
November 967 Tango Charlie Tower, yep. 967 Tango Charlie, wind 21010, gust 17, flight
From Regina, Saskatchewan, here is our Bombardier Q400-8 in service for WestJet with the
contact departure, good day.
new livery.
Encore 3758, ground point 9er, if you're not with them already. Envoy 3958, Minneapolis Tower, wind 21010, gust 17, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Envoy 3958.
Minneapolis ground, the 12 right, the ice pad, taxi via Quebec, Mike, and hold short of Bravo, cross runway 4.
Hey, Robbie, how you doing today?
Number 4814, monitor tower 1267.
All right, I'm going to work on pulling up some of your comments here while we continue to wait for Lufthansa. Lufthansa yesterday started sending MSP Airport regularly scheduled A340 flights. The first time since the 2010s that could be said, when Air France did it last, just before the COVID pandemic.
Flight 901 Minneapolis Tower, wind 210 at enter, gust 17, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Delta 2901.
November 7 Tango Charlie, contact departure, good day.
Delta 2185.
Ops 48 Minneapolis Tower at Mike, cross runway 30 left, traffic 2 mile funnel.
Ops 48 cross 30 left, Mike.
Ground SkyWest at 3912, Victor from the 12 right, the ice pad, ready for taxi. 3912, runway 17, taxi Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short 30 left. For runway 17, Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short 30 left, SkyWest 3912. 3912, Monitor Tower 1267. Over to Monitor Tower, SkyWest 3912.
Endeavor 4814, wind 210, gust 17, fly heading 180, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Heading 180, clear for takeoff, runway 17, or 4814.
Aviation LAA, nope, the A340s were sent starting yesterday on the 14th, and they'll be around until about the 26th. So only for this week and next week. And then that'll pretty much be about it. Minnesota Aviation, how you doing? Saying hi, everyone. Welcome to our show.
22 available. Envoy 395822 is available, otherwise Mike can contact ground point 9.
Alright, we'll take Mike, ground point 9, Envoy 3958.
Robbie Batista says hello, Alex. Hey, Robbie, how you doing?
Alaska 555.
How are we all doing today?
Alaska 555 Minneapolis Tower, wind 210 at 9, gust 17, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Going in 30 left, Alaska 555.
Runway 3958, Minneapolis ground taxi. I think the right turn on Alpha, runway 4, and then Charlie 6.
Alright, Alpha, runway 4, Charlie 6, Envoy 3958. Ground airport 97, when you want to contact.
Sorry, who was that asking to contact Iceman?
Endeavor 4931, you want to contact.
Endeavor 4931, if I ever contact the Iceman, and I'll talk to you on the way. Guys 4261, just hold short of Bravo, and then call the Iceman, let me know if they can take you in. Yeah, it's got for both SkyWest 4261 and 4026. Both you're going to hold short of Bravo and then call the Iceman when they can let you in. Let me know and go in.
Delta 2901, turn right, the runway is available, and contact ground point 9.
Alright, we're going to take right at Delta 29 Airport. There's a little slippery on the runway here.
Roger. Delta 3912, Minneapolis Tower at Alpha 10, cross runway 30 left, join Whiskey.
Cross at 30 left at Alpha 10, join Whiskey, SkyWest 3912.
Delta 2901, we exited on 2 parking Alpha.
2901, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Alpha and Delta Gate.
Alpha Delta Gate, Delta 2901.
912, traffic down at 2 mile final.
Copy, Skies 3912.
Denver 4931, the 30 right pad I guess just opened, so I'd like to swing you down there. I know you've been all over the airport, but would you like to go to the 30 right pad? It is officially back open.
Yeah, we'll take 30 right ice pad. Does that mean we're departing out of 30 right as well?
Affirmative, Endeavor 4931. We'll get you 30 right departure as well. So thanks for the flexibility. Change the pad and the runway. 30 right, the ice pad now taxi via Bravo, runway 4 in Papa.
Bravo, runway 4 and Papa. 4931 will departure.
West 4261, I can offer you the same thing. 30 right departure, 30 right the ice pad. I'll get you sprayed right away. What do you think? 4261 to Williston.
Yeah, we're talking about it.
Okay, Skies 4261, roger, then short of Bravo, and let me know when they have a spot to park, yeah.
Minneapolis around together, 3753, 12 right, the ice pad, ready to taxi, exit.
That was 3753, runway 30 left, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 4.
30 left, via Alpha, cross 4, Skywest 3753.
Alaska Airlines from Seattle, Tacoma International Airport.
Let's ground taxi via runway 4 and Charlie 6.
4 and Charlie 6, Alaska 525.
Endeavor 4931, that's fine. Charlie's good. Charlie Papa's fine.
Charlie Papa, Endeavor 4931, sorry.
Alaska 525 at the Charlie intersection. You'll give way to that RJ, please.
Okay, we'll give way to the RJ at Charlie, Alaska 525.
Blue Strict 5358 Minneapolis, ground pushback approved. Runway 30 right departure.
Alright, pushback approved, 30 right, Blue Strict 5358.
Blue Strict 5358, confirm negative de-ice.
5358 is negative de-ice.
Okay, very good. And the last thing for you, Blue Strict 5358, your new departure frequency, it's going to be 125.75, 2575. So they're switching the airspace a little bit.
No worries, alright, 12575, Blue Strict 5358, thanks.
Skywest 4261, when they have a spot, Bravo's good.
Scout 3871, Minneapolis Tower, wind 190.11, gust 18, traffic hold in position, runway 30 left, cleared land.
Okay, Bravo.
Scout 3686, Minneapolis Tower, wind 20010, gust 18, traffic 6 mile final, runway 30 left, line up and wing.
30 left, line up, Skywest 3686.
So 2866, Minneapolis ground push approved, runway 30 right.
Push approved, 30 right, Delta 2866.
Southwest 1697, turn left, taxi via Charlie Tango Delta to your gate and monitor ground point enter.
Charlie, Tango Delta to the gate, monitor ground point enter, Southwest 1697.
Skywards 3686, turn right heading 350, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
30 left, clear for takeoff, right turn heading 350, Skywards 3686.
Yeah, I'm going to change you back. They're switching that airspace around, Endeavor 4941. When you come out, the airspace will change, so if that changes that departure frequency, it's back to 12575, 2575.
All right, another departure.
Roger, runway 30 right, taxi via Papa 1.
Off 30 left.
Run up will be your discretion on Papa there.
Scout 3912, contact departure.
Runway 4283, runway 30 right is closed for another minute and a half, so by the time you're ready, Endeavor 4931, I do have one outbound RJ leaving the pad. Use caution, they're also going to be doing a run-up, so just so you know, reference when they do join Papa.
was flight SkyWest 3686 off to Duluth, Minnesota.
SkyWest 3753, affirmative. At Alpha 3, join Bravo. Short of Alpha 1, advise tower 126.7 when you're ready.
10 Gus 18, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Delta 1.
United 2216, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 17.
Push approved, run 17 there.
The wind's starting to really pick up, but the good news for me is that the wind is actually at my back, so I'm not too affected by the wind today. Also, our A340 300, 8 minutes out, right here on MSP Airport Live.
Delta 2866, runway 30 right, taxi via Bravo, Delta, Papa.
30 right via Bravo, Delta, Papa, Delta 2866.
Secondary 617, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 17.
Push approved 17, secondary 617.
Another Embraer E175LR just arriving on 30 left.
Yeah, it was 4144, climb and maintain 4,000.
What do we have here?
Got 3871 off on Delta.
And SkyWest 3871, contact ground point enter.
Oh, looks like we're going to get a
2866.
C-130 cameo today as well.
71 off on Delta, Charlie
3871, Minneapolis ground, turn left, taxi via Charlie, Papa.
Papa, 3871.
This is the Minnesota Air National Guard.
58, text.
Call sign Gopher.
Right, taxi via Delta, Papa.
Delta Papa, 30 right, 358.
Up 5-1,
The Flying Vikings are also here
Yeah, 4144,
in the Twin Cities at Fort Snelling Air Base.
Dallas 4144, contact departure on 119.97.
United 2216, your release time to Denver
Looks like
today.
Lufthansa's not the
Between
only
00
quad-engine
and 02.
aircraft that we're going to be catching today.
Delta
00 and 02 for 2260.
2066, you may continue, no factor on that Embraer. Thanks for the help, though.
Continue, no factor, Delta 2866, anytime.
Delta 1533, Minneapolis ground, push approved into the alley, please. It'll be runway 17.
08 Gus 18, turn right heading 320, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Delta 2819, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 17, departure runway, and 12 left the ice pad.
2 turn right and contact ground point enter.
Right, turn point 9, we'll see it, thanks, go for 1. Delta 1533, with Dave, finish your call.
Delta 1533, yes, pushback is approved, it'll be runway 17.
Push approved, 17, Delta 1533.
Delta 2866, that Embraer is going to cut you off right at the Pop intersection, just past behind them there. Is there a factor?
Alright, after the Embraer on Papa, Delta 2866.
Key line 5111, Minneapolis ground, push approved, and it'll be runway 30 right departure. For 4843, Minneapolis ground, runway 17, taxi via Quebec, and hold short of the pushback at gate Delta 5. For 12, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Alpha Charlie at Charlie, hold short of runway 30 right.
Alpha Charlie, short of 30 right at Charlie, go for 12, thanks.
Go for 12, you can monitor the tower now on 123.95.
9395, go for 12.
Ground United 2216, text.
United 2216, runway 17. Behind this 71 off the right wing, taxi via Delta at Delta, hold short of runway 30 left.
3001.
Alistair Holt, thank you so much for tuning in. Hello from Carrying Place, Ontario, Canada.
Minneapolis Departure, Yankee Now, Colonel, altimeter 3001.
Awesome to see our friends up north tuning in.
Tower, wind 200 and enter, Gus 18, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Clear to land.
17, taxi via Sierra Kilo, cross runway 4.
17, Sierra Kilo, cross.
Dylan, thank you so much for the kudos. Says thank you, MSP Live. You're very welcome. It's 18 degrees out right now. There's a steady wind that is present at the airfield as of this current moment in time. The wind's at my back, thankfully, so it's not tearing my face off. I'm dressed in a lot of layers right now, so I'm doing okay for the most part. My major concern is the equipment. Now, everything isn't running off of batteries. Everything is
12 Minneapolis Tower on Charlie Cross.
plugged into an inverter, right. So we'll see how long that'll last.
Cool. And what runway did you get assigned from the previous controller?
Now, if the temperature is right around 20 degrees Fahrenheit, we're a go. Any colder than that, our equipment starts to have some temper tantrums.
Papa, please. FA Mobile, I'm sorry, say it again, FA Mobile, if you're clear, that's approved. And who called
Eric Phillip, that's a good question. How many A340s are still in service?
Taxi via Quebec, cross runway 4.
Couldn't tell you the number off the top of my head, but Lufthansa is a major operator.
United 2216, amend the route. Straight ahead on Quebec now, cross runway 4, and then join Mike. At Mike, hold short of runway 30 left.
Alright, straight ahead, Quebec, clear to cross runway 4, left on Mike, and then Mike, hold short of 30 left.
And 20. Round up 1533, taxi via.
Delta 1533, runway 17, taxi via Charlie 6, but hold short of runway 22.
Charlie 6, short of 22, Delta 1533.
0 right, clear for takeoff, wind 20010, gust 16.
Now via Alpha, cross runway 4, and then Delta Papa, you're behind that RJ. 04832, not for you, but you can taxi via Delta Papa, give way to the outbound 71 near the Charlie 6 intersection.
Okay, Delta Papa.
Skywest 4242 at the Quebec intersection, pass behind a 71 from right to left. Delta 1533, pass behind the CRJ at runway 22. It's the RJ from the left at runway 22. And then join Mike at Mike, hold short of runway 30 left.
Give way to the CRJ from the left and then cross the 22 and join Mike, Delta 1533.
Got it, Delta 1533 and at Mike, hold short of runway 30 left.
For 30 left on Mike, Delta 1533.
Endeavor 4843, continue via Quebec, short of Delta. Skywest 4242, you may continue the 71 from the right at Charlie 6, no factor, and the other one is not a factor as well anymore. Continue, runway 4 and Papa.
All right, let's get back on action, shall we?
Delta 2819, call the Iceman now. This frequency on the way out, flag runway 17 departure.
Call Iceman now, frequency on the way out, 17 departure, Delta 2819.
Skywest 4832, traffic off the right, no factor.
125.75.
Delta, then continue via Quebec, cross runway 4, Mike, hold short of runway 30 left.
Okay.
That's approved up to 1730, turn right, contact ground point enter.
Good day.
Have a good day, Lufthansa 482,
Lufthansa 42 Heavy, Minneapolis Tower, the wind at 200 at 12, gust 17, traffic's in position, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Good left, Lufthansa 482.
Skies 3753, flight on my heading, runway 30.
There we go, Lufthansa 482 Heavy, clear to land on 30 left. Our A340 300 visitor from Frankfurt, Germany.
4 Charlie 6, Delta 730.
Spirit 1774, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 30 right.
30 right.
We got the whole de-ice party going on over there on the 12th right de-ice pad 2, in addition to our 340, the C-130 that we just saw earlier. Yeah, despite the colder weather, today is actually turning out to be a fairly decent day for doing a live broadcast or doing some plane spotting.
67, 20.
Delta 1533, just for my tape, confirm at Mike, hold short of runway 30 left.
Mike, hold short of 30 left, Delta 1533.
Thank you, Delta 1533, monitor tower now, 126.7.
26.7, Delta 1533, connect.
Endeavor 4843, on Mike, hold short of Bravo, I'll call you back. Mike, short of Bravo, Endeavor 4843.
Ground tower 48.
Skyway 49. Skyway 4261. Runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha, short of Mike. I'll call you back there.
Sky West off to Madison, Wisconsin.
Skywest 4261, it'll actually take you longer there because the arrivals are here and there's crossings on that runway. So runway 30 right will be much faster. Yeah, I considered it too.
I'm going to 1 on Alpha for Alpha 6.
3771, Minneapolis ground taxi via Papa.
Via Papa,
You may monitor the tower now on 126.7 once you join Alpha.
Let me know it's 48.
Affirmative, Skywest 4889 on Alpha, monitor the tower 126.7.
Sure. Yeah, it's 48.
Line 5111, flight on my heading, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
No.
Go ahead.
Spirit 1774, new departure frequency 125.75, 2575.
75, 50,
10 wind 200 at 900, gust 17, runway 30 right, clear to land. 2866, turn right, heading of 350, and contact departure, good day.
Behind the 7-1, then you'll continue via Alpha, cross runway 4, then join Delta and Papa.
The 42 heavy, continue rolling down to Alpha 8, join Alpha 8, join Alpha, contact ground point 900.
Alpha 8, Alpha, cross the line, Lufthansa, full 82.
2216 Minneapolis Tower at Mike, cross runway 12 right, and turn on whiskey.
Alright, at Mike, cross 12 right, and right at whiskey, United 2260.
Lufthansa 42 heavy, keep rolling down to Alpha 9, please, right turn Alpha 9 and join Alpha.
Lufthansa 42, Alpha 9, Alpha.
Till 1533 Minneapolis Tower at Mike, cross runway 30 left, and turn on whiskey, traffic 3 mile final.
Alright.
Cross 12 right on Mike and whiskey for point, or for Delta 1533.
Line 5111, turn right, heading of 330, and contact departure.
Clear to push our discussion runway 179, 2086.
Turn through the pad and join Bravo for me down at the end.
Alright, right turn through the pad, join Bravo, Skywest 4889.
3, thanks for the help. It'll be just another minute. I've got Lufthansa to move to. Super 4, Minneapolis ground, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, contact floor.
408 Minneapolis Tower, the wind's 200 at 10, gust 17, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left.
Zero Mike Whiskey rolling to Charlie, please. Left turn Charlie, hold short runway 30 left with me.
Endeavor 4843 after Lufthansa passes from right to left, then taxi up to and hold short of runway 30 left at Mike. Short of 30 left at Mike after Lufthansa 42 heavy, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 4. Lufthansa 482 heavy, Minneapolis ground, how do you hear?
2 heavy, contact ground on 121.9.
129 out of 740. Grounded altitude of 482 heavy on.
Lufthansa 482 heavy, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 4.
Lufthansa 482 by Alpha, cross the middle. 2062, keep going down to Mike, right turn Mike behind Lufthansa and contact ground on point 9.
Right turn Mike behind Lufthansa, ground point 9, Delta 2062.
Alright, behind the Lufthansa and behind the Airbus, number 4843, short of 30. Lufthansa 482 Heavy, give way to the aircraft at the Charlie intersection. It's the small prop, please. From the left, they'll be crossing in front of you with the tower, so give way to them.
Lufthansa 482, airport giving way to the drop coming from the left of the shot.
2062, clearing 30 left of Mike, parking Charlie 3.
Delta 2062, Minneapolis ground taxi via right turn Alpha, cross runway 4, Delta Papa.
Alpha cross 4, Delta Papa, Delta 26.
Super 4 ready for tow.
Super 4, Tobia. That'll be Delta and correction, Charlie 5, Charlie Alpha.
Delta Charlie 5 Charlie Alpha. Super 4.
Super 4, I led you straight. No Delta in there, just Charlie 5 now, Charlie and Alpha.
Denver, they got to call, grab back quick.
Around 74 taxi to the expect.
2 calling, stand by for both. Skywest 4144, Minneapolis ground taxi via Papa. Skywest 4144, Minneapolis ground taxi via Papa.
Taxi via Papa, Skywest 4144.
Endeavor 4843, thanks for your help today, I appreciate you. Monitor tower in 126.7. Monitor 127, and then out of the de-ice pad, who was the de-ice pad?
That's Delta 2019.
Delta 2819, runway 17, taxi via Papa Mike, hold short of runway 30 left.
Papa Mike, short at 30 left, Delta 2819, go to 17.
Delta 2062, tow no factor.
2062, thank you.
Super 4, give it to American exiting.
Two-way American.
Super 4.
Super 4, disregard, they're going to roll them long, so disregard American, no factor.
At Alpha 10, cross runway 30 left, turn on Whiskey.
Alright, Alpha 10, cross 30 left, right on Whiskey, Skywest 48.
Wind is 20011, gust 18. Endeavor 4843, Minneapolis start, Mike, cross runway 30 left, finish right on Whiskey.
Cross 30 left at Mike, join Whiskey, Endeavor 4843. If your rampers are there, there's no ramp towers, you just have to coordinate for them to park you. Choose. American 40, Minneapolis route straight ahead, taxi, runway 4, Charlie 6, Delta. American 408, taxi straight ahead via runway 4, Charlie 6, then Delta.
4 Charlie 6 Delta, we're parking at exit 15, American 408.
Delta 2062, amend route, turn right on taxiway, come back now. But use caution, there is United pushing off your right wing.
Alright, right next.
Skywest 4026, runway 17, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short of runway 30 left.
17 via Alpha 10, hold short 30 left,
Delta 2819, monitor tower now 126.7.
26.7 over tower, Delta 2819, right there. 230 over departure, United 2260.
Guys, 4261, you want to arrive on, we'll get you going.
2728, Minneapolis ground, start towards the gate, which gate?
Start towards gate, going to
United 2788, correction, United 2728, turn left on Papa, and then go past the gate, make the U-turn on Quebec. You'll face the tower holding on Quebec. Just leave your company room to leave. They'll be calling shortly. I'll get you in as soon as it clears.
Okay, pop it up past the gate, turn towards the tower, and then we'll hold short of the gateway.
There's the skyline of downtown Minneapolis in the distance.
That was 4026, monitor tower now 126.7.
267, that was 4026.
1833, contact departure, good day.
Super happy to have caught our Lufthansa A340 300. It's in the old livery, too, which is a bonus. I would imagine that aircraft is not likely to see a repaint, given that the fact that the A340s flying for Lufthansa right now are on somewhat of borrowed time. Here's an aircraft I will always enjoy seeing no matter what time of day, no matter what season. The 717-200 on Taxiway Whiskey. This is outbound for Charlotte Douglas International Airport. It's an ex-Airtran aircraft. The AT suffix of the registration is a clue. It's a telltale sign that that aircraft was indeed operated by Airtran.
Delta 9, cross runway 30 left and tread on Whiskey. He'll join Whiskey behind the 717.
Now, some of the Delta 717s in their fleet are old enough to have said that they can, or old enough to say that they worked for TWA back in the day.
Taxi runway.
Don't you know, eh?
Quebec, Mike, cleared to cross 4, hold short of 30 left, United 2086.
Those aircraft are fun to fly on, and they are surprisingly comfortable for their size. Speaking of aircraft that are also surprisingly comfy given their smaller footprint is the Embraer E175 currently in view. Had the opportunity to hitch a ride on an E175LR back in August of last year, coming home from summer vacation. Is visiting family in northern Michigan, not the UP though.
1044 Minneapolis Tower, the wind is 20010, gust 18, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, 1044.
Delta 2819, flight of 180, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Encore 422, Tovia Bravo, hold short of Delta.
Center of your frame, if you could see somebody, that's probably our colleague Logan Justice
320,
up at T1. Getting footage of the arrival that took place moments ago of Lufthansa 482 Heavy with the A340 300. And here's a Delta arrival from Phoenix with a 737-900ER.
.2288, turret at Mike and contact ground point enter.
Right, 7.9 Delta 2288.
The engines or no?
Got Spirit departing off of runway 30 right, bound for the Motor City.
Sure, Endeavor 4931, I've got an RJ inbound to circle 95. Once you see them pull in, then you may join taxiway Papa. Engine run up as your discretion there. Minneapolis ground, turn right on Bravo, cross runway 4, what's the gate today?
Right turn here at Bravo, we're going
So Spirit Flight 1774 off to Detroit Metro.
Bravo, join runway 4, and then Papa now. Runway 4, Papa to gate Charlie, I think it was 12.
You're correct.
A few weeks back, I was actually flying into Detroit for the first time on Sun Country.
On course 422, continue via Delta, short of Quebec. United 2086, monitor tower now 126.7.
26.7, United 2086.
There's our Delta flight from Phoenix Sky Harbor once again, exiting off 30 left, now on Taxiway Alpha.
Whiskey, cross runway 4.
Taxiway Whiskey, order runway 17
2819, contact departure.
Plus, Iconic 108 is at signature taxi for takeoff Zulu.
Iconic 108, Minneapolis ground. ATIS is Zulu, runway 17, taxi via Whiskey, cross runway 4.
Whiskey, cross runway 4 for 17, Iconic 108.
Falcon 5 Mike, monitor the tower now on 126.7. Encore 422, turn right on taxiway Quebec now to the gate.
Right on.
Endeavor 4931, when you're ready, contact the tower 123.95.
1044, turn right at Charlie or Delta, contact ground point 9.
Right at Charlie Delta, ground point 9, Delta 1044.
You're at 2086 Minneapolis Tower, Mike, cross runway 30 left and trade on Whiskey.
Okay, Mike, clear to cross 30 left, right on Whiskey, United 2086.
Ground Delta 1044 off the left is Delta, we're going to Delta 3.
Delta 1044, Minneapolis ground taxi via, make it Charlie please, the left turn Charlie in Quebec.
Charlie and Quebec. Delta.
All right, we've got United on the move with an A319 outbound for Houston Intercontinental.
From left to right, then continue via Quebec.
Holding short Quebec 4.
The 1044, I'm putting you in
It's fun when the
front of
aircraft are
the
obscured
dash
by
8
this
under
building
tow.
because the
They're
tail
gonna wait for you.
or the vertical
So your
stabilizer of the aircraft is the only thing showing.
1044,
The aircraft is behind this building. It makes it look like a shark swimming in the open water.
There's jet right behind you.
Okay, we'll make a left Delta hold short Tango for 895 Mike.
Clear to push 30 right, if you're not blocking
38 Minneapolis Tower, the wind is 20011, gust 18, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Ground hangar to West Cargo is approved via Lima.
Ooh. We've got some interesting visitors.
True, let me double check quick.
He's got a Falcon over there, and what else do we got? Look at that Gulfstream. Nice.
Winds right, cross runway 22. 3830, upper showing 555.
Ground
Encore 422 affirmative, turn right on Quebec, and then that Airbus is parking gate Delta 3. If they don't pull in right away, just leave them some space and continue once they do pull in.
Got clear.
2086, fly runway heading, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear takeoff runway 17, United 2086.
Airbus 3716 Minneapolis ground, pushback is approved, and it'll be runway 12 right here instead, runway 17 departure.
Runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Delta 2849.
Tower 895 Mike, Mike's ready, taxi again.
895 Mike, Roger, make the right turn Tango, cross runway 4, and then it'll be a Yankee and Kilo to runway 17.
Right turn on Tango, cross runway 4, Yankee and Kilo, runway 17, 895 Mike.
Delta 536, turn left, Papa 9, contact ground on point 9.
Pop is approved now.
Ground Delta 536 joining Papa 9er Papa for
What was the gate?
Fox 9er.
Delta 536 Minneapolis ground, you can cut through the pad towards the tower please. It'll be hotel, Mike 6, and cross runway 4.
Okay, effectively on the bus, heading to hotel.
Never thought I would see an image like this. Team USA at MSP Airport the same time as a Lufthansa A340 300 in the old livery.
Tower Sun Country 382, ILS 20 left.
Director 382, Minneapolis Tower, the wind's 200.
There's rarely a dull moment here at MSP Airport.
20 left, clear lane, Sun Country 382.
Look at that.
Iconic 108, flight on my heading, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Jet 1547, runway 30 right, taxi via Papa.
30 right, your Papa, wind 47.
On 4422, give way to WestJet, leaving gate Charlie Niner. Let them out, please. Minneapolis departure is November, now current, altimeter 29er.
Formation India and November, now current, the altimeter 29er. For 4931, Minneapolis Star, runway 30 right, line up away.
Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of spotter guides here on the A340-300 first and then the A330neo, the two aircraft currently in frame over there at Concourse G, right in Terminal 1. So let's take a closer look at the spotter guide for the A340-300 presented in part by DG Pilot. Here's a stat sheet. Very impressive aircraft. It's built off of the A330-300, but instead of having a twin pair of turbofan engines, it's got 4 smaller turbofan engines. It's got the CFM56-5C. It's a similar engine type to what you'd find on an Airbus A321 or A320 for Delta, a 737 Next Gen series. That quad-jet set, very impressive aircraft. They are big as well. Wingspan of 198 feet right on the nose, length of 208 feet 11 inches. These aircraft are no joke, and 8,400 miles of range. These aircraft, when they were originally built by Airbus, they were looking to build the longest range wide body they could, and this is what they came up with. And I'll tell you what, these A340s, they were built for range and cruising. An exotic bird for sure, since quad jets are being phased out for twin jets in the name of efficiency, but that's a closer look at the A340-300.
For 4930, heading of 360 and contact departure. About 2849, runway 4 is available if you'd like. Turn right and contact ground point niner.
All right, right on runway 4 over to ground point niner, Delta 2849.
Mike 7896 is severely underpowered. Well, I think that was pretty evident when it was throwing all 4 engines in reverse thrust. They went long after arriving on 30 left.
1547 clear for takeoff, runway 30 right.
And Lufthansa's load factors are pretty healthy on this route between Frankfurt and Minneapolis, St. Paul that the A340 is currently serving today.
All right, runway 4, Papa, Delta 2849.
Minneapolis Star, the wind's 20010, gust 17.
And as for the Team USA A330neo, let's take a look at the spotter guide on that. Sponsored in part by DG Pilot. We see them all the time here at MSP Airport. They're a common fixture in the Delta network. Delta is the only United States airline that is currently flying the type. And you can see the stats on the A330neo. Not quite as much range as the A340 that we just took a look at. This aircraft has a wingspan of 210 feet, length of 218 feet 7 inches, and a pair of Rolls-Royce Trent 7000 engines. Those Trents, you get the weather conditions just right, and in the cold weather, those Trent 7000s sound magnificent.
All right, copy that, Delta 2849, thanks.
Cruising speed 537 miles an hour, range of just under 7,000 miles.
5 Mike, contact departure. Western 1547, contact departure.
So there you go. That's a closer look at the A330-900 with our spotter guide, presented in part by DG Pilot.
2924, Minneapolis Star, the wind's 210 at niner, gust 17, runway 30 right, clear to land.
That was 3838, or is your gate blocked?
to get to some of your comments here.
Okay, Skyway 3838, Reg. I'll hold you there as long as I can. Well, they should be called shortly.
Hey, Robert, thank you for tuning in.
Skyway 4130.
Robert asks us, will you still be there for the departure of the Lufthansa A340? The answer to that is yes. We are riding this live broadcast until sundown, around 5 p.m., so you can expect us to catch 483 Heavy going back to Germany with the 340-300.
Gust 17 from A30 left, could land.
Good to hear from you again, Robert. Rob, one of our many fantastic channel members, tuning into our broadcast, saying hi from Auckland, New Zealand. Was at MSP in June. Lush green grass and chipmunks, but very windy. You know, 2024 was very, very windy for plane spotting. I certainly would not like a repeat of that myself, if you ask me.
Left Charlie Tango ramp 19 from monitor 7443.
So Southwest Flight 4043 from Denver, Colorado. 737 800.
This is now November, Sky 3861.
Southwest headed over to Terminal 2. Sun Country, the hometown airline, is also positioned at Terminal 2. They're a very popular airline of choice around here with the local population. And because Sun Country's been so successful out of here, it's actually caused Delta, for economy passengers or economy tickets only, to slash their prices significantly just to compete with some routes.
2864 Minneapolis, the wind is 2108, gust 17 from A30 right, clear to land.
Got an Embraer E175 getting ready to be doused in the de-ice fluid over there on the 12 right de-ice pad. I love these aircraft. The Embraer E175, E195, they are the best regional jets in my opinion. Love these aircraft. Yeah, I know. I only had one flight on them. It was back in August that I had alluded to earlier. But it was one of the best flights that I ever had, period. And I actually got quite a bit of sleep after having to wake up early in the morning. I was tired as a dog, and you could... Oh, and you bet I was going to take advantage of those Comfort Plus seats that I booked my tickets in.
So continue via Hotel, cross runway 4, cut the corner from Hotel to Alpha.
Hotel, cross 4, corner of Alpha.
Delta 2963, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 30 right.
Tower low, Delta 522 is on the ILS.
Delta 522, Minneapolis Tower, the wind's 2109, gust 17, runway 30 left, could land.
3 left, clear to land, Delta 522.
Well, the wind is starting to be a little bit more tame now, 200 at 9 knots.
2924, give way to the exiting RJ. Looks like they'll make taxiway Delta likely.
Alright, we'll keep waiting.
Endeavor 4905, trying to Delta, contact ground point 9, the 73 will wait for you.
Here we go. De-ice time.
Ground point 9, Endeavor 4905.
Thanks, Robert. I will certainly stay warm the best that I can. I don't enjoy this cold weather either. To your comment in the live chat.
Endeavor 4905, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Delta Papa.
I'm dressed in a lot of layers right now. A lot of layers. Base layers, I got the whole kit and caboodle. And you know what? It's actually not that bad. Although apart from that, this cold weather sucks. But we up here in Minnesota, we have ways of dealing with these colder times of the year and this winter weather that we have to find a way to make do with.
Starway 30 right to line up and wait.
Fine, when you get there, cut the corner to Papa, please.
Sure, this is not the coldest environment for an aviation live stream that's existed. It's one of the colder environments, though, that you will come to find when perusing the many aviation live broadcasts on social media. Bell 429, yes. Well, there's your answer. Just wait till the late afternoon, evening departures. Get ready to rock and roll. That whole de-icing area is going to be quite full.
Ground push back, approved. It'll be runway 17 today, 17.
Delta 24 off on Mike, going to Fox 4.
Delta 2864, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Mike, hotel, cross runway 4, and then join Bravo.
There we go. A little bit closer look at that de-ice.
Fox 4, join Bravo, 20 flight.
Also, another side note, MSP Airport is home to some snowy owls in the wintertime. So the aircraft viewing area will occasionally get bird watchers out here. And every single time that I've come out to the viewing area this winter, I've been asked by somebody, it seems almost frequently, hey, are you here for the snowy owls?
Push approved, runway 17.
Push approved, 17 American.
But they are gorgeous birds. Quite elusive, too. They're spotted on the weather station next to the threshold for 12 right. In the grassy areas in betwixt the runways or taxiways.
There's 3861, turn right heading.
I was reading an article from one of the local news stations here in the Twin Cities, KMSP, on the viewing area and bird watchers going out to catch the snowy owls during the wintertime. That was a fascinating article. Aviation LAA cursed gate for Lufty. Bell 429, that's a good question. I do not know off the top of my head specifically who owns those de-ice trucks, but I know that they are not airline de-ice trucks. There's another company that owns them, I just can't remember.
5122 Minneapolis Tower, the wind's 190 at 9er from a 30 left, clear to land.
Cross runway 4.
Alpha, cross 4 to the gate. Delta 522, good day.
We've also got some low clouds today as well. I was hoping we were going to get a bit of a break as far as cloud cover is concerned. It's just been miserable. Pretty much this whole winter, it seems.
Golf 22.
Integrated de-icing services. Thanks, Micah.
17, taxi via Alpha 3.
Micah is our managing
At Alpha 3,
producer
hold
and
short of runway
aviation
30 left.
industry workings expert.
Alpha 3, Delta 2114.
Also, stay tuned. We're going to have our associate producer, Logan Justice, be joining us after his brief adventure over to the ramp at T1 to catch the arrival of the Lufthansa 340 from earlier today. We'll have him talk about that.
Runway 30 right, the ice pad, taxi via Quebec.
Logan was one of the founding members of MSP Airport Live, dating back all the way to when discussions for, well, wouldn't it be cool if a live stream or a live show for plane spotting existed here? Started back in 2022. Yep. Eric, Paul, Logan, and I were those three people that launched this collaborative project.
Wind is 190 at 7, runway 30 left, good to land.
Left of the land, Southwest 1323.
Southwest 1723, registration off of Hotel 12 with Yankee.
Southwest 1723, Minneapolis ground. Status is now November. Pushback is approved. Runway 17.
Okay, we'll get November, runway 17. We are going to have to go to our de-ice pad.
Okay, Southwest 1723, we'll plan to get you sprayed. I'll also make note to update your proposed time so you don't time out of the system.
Perfect, thank you much. Southwest 1723.
All right, and with you across runway 4, Delta 2114.
Oh, look at that. What's going on over there? It's over at Fort Snelling Air Base off in the distance.
Check 5593 at Minneapolis Tower, the one's 190 at 8, runway 30 right, clear to land.
American 1756, runway 17, taxi Charlie 6, cross runway 22, Mike, hold short runway 30 left.
Runway 17, Charlie 6, cross D2, Mike, hold short 30 left, American 1756.
Hold down to Charlie, please. Right turn Charlie and contact ground point enter.
Right turn on Charlie, ground point 9, enter American 1.
This whole face mask thing is awesome.
On to number 5122, Charlie. Going to Alpha 9.
Number 5122, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Charlie, Papa, what was gate?
Charlie Papa going to Alpha 9, number 51.
2963, turn right heading of 360 and contact departure. Good day.
Number 5122, just give way to the 737. They'll be crossing Charlie 6 in front of you.
You put the 737 in number 5122.
We're supposed to get some snow a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a couple of flurries that are going to rip right there. Like 4 tons that are getting de-iced. Which would be awesome.
Can 1756, monitor tower 126.7.
Monitor 267, 1756.
Southwest 1323, turn left and contact ground point enter.
Left turn, ground point 9, Southwest 1323.
Side because is.
Southwest 1373 exiting on Delta going to Hotel 12. Southwest 1323 Minneapolis ground. Taxi via right turn and then join Charlie. And then Charlie Tango to the ramp. Okay, Whiskey Charlie Tango to the ramp, Southwest 1323.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, wanted to take a moment to get our guest of the hour all set up, all hooked up to headset. Our associate producer, Logan Justice, now joins the program. How you doing, Logan? It's been such a while since it's been a long while since we've had you on the broadcast, and I know it's been an interesting week for MSP Spotting. Kind of give us a rundown of what you've been up to, and especially today with the Lufthansa 340-300.
Longer away than I certainly would have liked, but it is awesome to be back out here. I wish it was warmer, but you know what? We got 340s, so I frankly can't complain at all. So it's good to be out here. Good to have you guys on. We got a 340 sending it out of here in just a little bit. And let me tell you, they greased that landing. Oh, the view from T1 was great. Are we able to get a replay up off of an SD card, or?
Well,
if we can't, that's totally fine. It'll be up later, I'm sure. But
runway 17.
I can't pull any media files from the live recording.
Oh, no, I meant like, because I got the view from Terminal 1. I was saying we could pull that view off the SD card.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
100%. So here's a little bit more about, well, that was me. Have to get your bio page set up here.
Yeah, I see that C-130 over there. Is that what's going on?
There's a snowblower that's over there.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, it didn't look like it really. Oh, okay. Now I see the big old jet of it going out. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Speaking of snow blowing, we might get a flurry or two here in the next hour or so. I don't know if you got any shots of that like low cloud deck that went overhead just now, and it's all the way out over there now, but the ceiling has to be down to just maybe 1,000, 2,000 feet maybe, but it's, yeah, get a little dark over there.
Logan Justice, aviation videographer for 7 years, commercial multi-engine rated pilot, a YouTuber, and your favorite aircraft, the A350-900.
Yeah, trying to find that.
It's the guest bio for Logan Justice.
1723, should be at the intersection there of Delta and...
Always happy to have you on, and congratulations on getting your commercial rating. And
thank you very much.
So what's next for you?
What's next? We're going to start building hours here soon when it starts warming up. Weather's crummy, so we're making bank in the meantime.
What would be your advice to future pilots that want to get into it? What's the one thing that you kind of relied on that would be helpful for them?
Oh, I mean, I think, you know, the big thing is never stop learning. But if you're just getting into it, you haven't really flown yet, go do a discovery flight. You know, go dip your toe in the water. But if you're going to make a career out of it, you know, expedited programs are certainly ideal. You know, there's nothing wrong with getting a loan pulled out to knock it all out versus spending years doing it out of pocket full time. But it really depends on what your end goal is. If you want to get your license, you know, go at your own pace, take your time with it. There's no rush. But if you're going to make a career out of it, the faster you get those ratings, the better. So.
What was your favorite part about training for your commercial rating?
Oh, goodness. As far as the commercial goes, you know, like, the commercial allows you to fly for hire, so, like, just going through it and in and of itself, like, knowing that, like, this rating will let me profit off of flying, like, that was cool to have in the back of my head, but really the new maneuvers you do are really, really cool. After the private rating, you go into a lot of instrument flying.
There's 3716 Minneapolis Tower at Alpha 10, cross runway 30 left and try on Whiskey.
At Alpha 10, cross runway 30 left, join Whiskey, Sky 31.
On borrowed time right now, they're getting all phased out for the more fuel efficient.
Hey, Southwest 1723. We're here at the intersection between Delta and Charlie. Which way you want to go?
Southwest 1723, so schedule fund 11 should just be ahead to your left, and then it is uncontrolled or non-controlled movement area from there, so you proceed on your own to the de-ice vessel.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Oh, what were we talking about? Well, there's a bunch of like rabbits out here too, so I wonder if they're going to be kind of out on the prowl, I guess, looking for those. There was a bald eagle.
But the snowy owls are going to appreciate that. Hey, that's food.
Well, there was a bald eagle that flew over like a couple of times. Once before I left, and right when I came back.
Oh, it was loitering around here for a while, and I'm
I
like,
bet.
okay.
Wonder if that scared it off or something. But anyways, commercial, all of the new maneuvers with the initial, private pilot license that you get, you have to do maneuvers. And after that, you do a whole lot of procedural flying with the instrument rating. You're not really doing maneuvering. It's just not a thing. It's just not part of that training regimen. But after that, you're really honing in your flying skills. So it's kind of like a flashback to doing all that. And for me, it was about a year and a half ago. So I like the maneuvers. Chandelles, Lazy 8s, Steep Spirals, just to name a few of them. But it's really fun honing my skills. I enjoyed that a lot.
Delta 2971 Minneapolis, ground, push approved, runway 17.
Where are all these rabbits coming from? That's what I want to know.
I've never seen one, maybe two ever. And there's two right there, and I think there were more earlier. Well, they're all up along the fence, too, kind of just nibbling. Are you getting them on? Yeah, I was going to say, you get them on camera. Funny.
660 Mike Whiskey, Minneapolis.
I got two papers in my pockets right now. My hands are absolutely cooking. It feels good. I will say, though, so I was an idiot and forgot my face mask, right? But with the headphones on, it makes the hood go off to the side more, so it creates a bit of a wind barrier. Before, it was directing all the wind into my face, which sucked, but now I don't feel any of it at all. So now we're warm, and I'm talking too, so it gets the blood flowing a little bit. On the way back over, I had Lufthansa playing in the background. That turned out really, really nice. Glad they rolled down far. That was cool.
All right, there you go.
I was getting up from Terminal 1. I'm like, oh, they're rolling still. Oh, they're rolling. But I think that was the United bus that was in the way, so they kind of had to. They don't stop very easily with those hair dryers. Oh, you know what I totally forgot? Those engines, I totally forget what kind it is, but they have the, the flower style reversers. I forgot they weren't just sliders. Those are neat.
Endeavor 4834 Minneapolis.
I gotta kick out of those. You don't see them too often anymore.
Taxi via
goodness, bit of a lull in the activity here, huh?
Let me know when Iceman has a spot for you.
That's fine. We got Lufthansa out here in a bit, and a lot of the 330s are already here. I will be curious if these flurries prompt the de-icing, because sometimes it's dry enough that it doesn't even stick on at all, and they can get away with it. Yesterday they were supposed to de-ice, but they didn't. It looked like there was some frost on the wings at Terminal 1, but they ended up not doing it, so. Which is fine. They left in perfect lighting. Oh, it could not have been better. It's like the first third of golden hour where there was just kind of like glint on it. It wasn't like that stark white that it is in the middle of the day. Oh, it looks so good. I'm just happy they're here, honestly.
Well, they're going to be here until around the start of spring when Discover will take over flying for them, and it has nothing to do with load factor. Has everything to do, and you know this, Logan, has everything to do with the equipment shortage that Lufthansa is facing right now because Boeing is behind in delivering their 787-9s, their 787-9 Dreamliners to Lufty. So Lufthansa, they got a little ahead of themselves. They put the cart before the horse, so to speak, and hyperextended their network, and now they got to scale back a little bit.
Yeah. It's tricky
trying. It's a very popular route, though. That's really
all these planes, and all of a sudden you don't get them. It's like, well, shoot. Well, that's why we have the 340 right now. Oh, a bunch of 787s had to go into maintenance, so they got to have something subbing. Which makes me wonder if this is a one-off thing, or maybe it'll happen again sometime. Which would be awesome. I know it'll never happen, but oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do with myself if they ever sent a 744. They would never send the 8, but oh my gosh, that would just
it's too big
insane.
For here.
It is. It sucks, but honestly, I can't even complain though. They sent the 340. Once Air France had left, we're like, oh, there's not going to be any more foreign service. It's just not going to be a thing, and then here we are. So
well, cool. Even when the before this year, A340 arrival happened.
Yeah. Well, which one? There's been like 4.
I know.
4 or 5?
Everyone kept saying, "Oh, well, this might be the last one. This might be the last one."
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
We don't know. They're all those those calls for getting out and spotting
So
because
funny.
it might be the last one. They're all valid, even though that, well, that no longer turned out to be true because another one showed up for one reason or another.
Yeah.
But keep spotting those 340s because they're on borrowed time.
If you ever get a chance to see one, go do it. It's it hits different, I think is the way to put it. You know, it's a 330. Is it longer than the 330, 300? I forget.
They are the same length. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at the spotter guide.
Because like they're never here, so I'm not thinking about it really.
For the
you know?
340, 300. We did one earlier, but I think now would be a good time to
Oh, that's a nice picture.
fill you in on the stat sheet for the Lufthansa A340 300. Presented by DG Pilot, our spotter guides, aiming to help you know the planes a little bit more. These are all the fun stats about the aircraft. So the length on this aircraft, 208 feet 11 inches. And a 198-foot wingspan powered by a quad set of CFM 56-5C engines. CFM 56, the same type of turbofan engine as found in service on the Boeing 737 Next Gen series, and some A320, 321s, and 19s. And the ones that Delta flies all have the CFM 56, albeit a different variant. Still the same engine platform. 8,400 miles of range. I can believe that. This is one of the longest range commercial airliners in the world.
Yeah, that kind of hard to believe. Like, it sucks getting off the ground. Once it's off the ground, it's phenomenal. It's kind of like the Neos, you know? Atrocious takeoff performance with that, you know.
Cruising speed 541 miles an hour. And they are endurance aircraft. They are built for endurance flying. Underpowered, but not undervalued by us. In fact, quite the opposite.
Back then, was it 4 engines for a long haul?
Yeah. So there you go. That's a look at
long time ago.
spotter guide on the A340 300, presented in part by DG Pilot.
And I think this one is 24 years old. It was like 2000 that it was made. I forget. I want to say it was. So I was checking on it yesterday because I know they're all ancient by most standards.
2249 on Whiskey Cross runway 4.
On Whiskey Cross runway 4, Delta 2249.
A little bit of a gate repo here.
Just getting up on the ladder to catch that. Here we go.
Or is he going to... Oh, you're going to a hangar. Never mind. Usually they swap out a gate here and there for the evening rush, but... Nope, this one's just going down for maintenance.
Day at the spa.
What was that?
Day at the spa, Tech Ops.
Oh, yes.
126.7.
So looking ahead to later this year, Logan, what are a couple things or a few things or really just anything that you're excited to see that we haven't seen in the past? And there is going to be quite a few changes to the spotting scene here at MSP.
I think the 1-2 right, 30 left closure is going to be interesting. I look forward to seeing how that shakes up the traffic flow. I had an absolute blast when the north side was closed, obviously because everything's pinned down here, so you don't have to move around or guess what's going to go where as much, but I do like that abnormal traffic flow. And I don't think we lose any international carriers for the season, do we? We still have Condor for now.
Nope, we don't.
We don't have Condor.
We lost them.
Oh, they're done.
They are done. They are no longer going to be flying to Minneapolis, St. Paul because a German court ruling stated that Lufthansa does not have to give Condor access to its route network. It doesn't have to share its route network.
Huh.
So that meant that a lot of Condor international routes from Frankfurt, including the one from FRA to here, got cut instantly. San Antonio got cut after they just inaugurated that route.
Oh, no. That's rough. Well, I got plenty of solid shots of them last year, so I guess I won't really be able to complain that much in a while. But that sucks, though. They just introduced the Neo, and we had those here, too. Wow.
At least we got to see the beach towels for 1 year.
Yeah, that was cool.
I am very thankful for that.
And we got to see off the 767s, too.
Yeah, but look at what we do gain, though. We gain Copenhagen on the 330. We gain Rome.
Oh, that's confirmed now.
Yep. We gain,
wow.
Yep, we gain Copenhagen on the 330. We gain Rome on the 330. So 2 more additional A330-300 flights for Delta.
Okay.
Delta 160 and 161 to Amsterdam is getting upgraded with the A350-900.
That's right.
And also Delta 120 and 121 to and from Tokyo Haneda International Airport will also see the A350-900.
That's fantastic.
So we will have 3 A350-900 routes. And those will be daily.
Call me out of the loop. I remembered, like,
yep,
one of the Amsterdams was replaced, but it's 2 new ones. Wow, that's awesome.
Yep, 2
well,
new
the less
heavy
A330s, the better. If you
Yeah.
ask me, we have plenty of them. Goodness, give us a 350, and hey, I'll take 2. That's awesome.
Yep, Dublin staying around for Delta. Aer Lingus is going to be flying every single day with the A321XLR.
That was going to be my next question, because there's no way they would have ever been able to sustain that on the 330. I'm amazed they had that going as long as they did with it.
Yep, KLM is going to be flying, I think, around 5 times a week with the 7879 Dreamliner. So we'll get KLM far more frequently than we've seen them fly to MSP in the past, now that they're seasonal.
So we lose Condor and gain.
So they're loading up. Air France is also going to return, so we retain them.
Good.
And then Delta is also going to be flying the 767-400ER out of here,
cool.
apparently.
I can't tell you the last time we had that on the regular here at all. I know Honolulu used to do it a bunch, but that's sweet. For Air France, are they doing the split season with the 78 and then the triple?
Don't know. To be determined. The 787-9 is the current assignment to start the year.
I figure that's usually how they do it.
Yeah.
They do like the first half of the 78 and then they do the triple for a while.
Delta 2287 runway.
Yeah, I wonder, but I feel like it kind of changes here and there.
Taxi
depending on the season.
via
Like there was one we got all
Bravo,
777s, and I was like,
cross runway 22.
Still at 2971 off to Dallas, Fort Worth with an A220. So one aircraft that I really want to clamber to get on. That's a Delta jet that we regularly see here.
Taxi via pop-up.
So those are phenomenal aircraft. Got one of the Oshkosh fire trucks on the move. I love seeing those things run around. In non-emergency situations, of course. Well, I'll tell you what. Looks like we might see a lifting here with the cloud ceiling.
yeah, it's definitely breaking.
All those
up.
dark
Like
clouds have passed us and are off in the distance, thankfully now.
Like kind of
much brighter out here too, so that's
it's
good for the
thinning out, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Good for the evening hours.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get any sort of direct sunlight for later. But the forecasts were not, really agreeing. There was some saying it was going to clear, a bunch of others were not. But that's fine. It's not too bad out. So.
You know, when I first got here to the viewing area today, it was about 18 degrees. I know it was windy.
Yeah, I was supposed to be up to like almost 30 today. I'm like, oh, I have my face mask.
Oh, and I dressed in a lot of layers. And I got here, and I'm still as warm as when I stepped out of my car.
Nice.
To start setting up for our show today.
I got the hand warmers going. We're good. The heated gloves just do not cut it most of the time.
Yeah.
They at best, it'll keep the hands at kind of like a neutral temperature. It'd be like, 60, 55 degrees, but it's not like warm. It just stops you from getting cold, which is better than nothing. I guess you could say it does the job, but it's not like toasty by any stretch of the imagination. So Lufthansa's out of here at like, 4 p.m.-ish? Why is there a beacon light on, or is that something else? Oh, there's a C-Series in front of it or something.
Number
landing in.
160 Lima,
Yeah,
runway
it's
30 left,
perfectly
taxi
camouflaged.
Whiskey.
Oh yeah, it doesn't help that I'm looking through the fence either.
Well, if we were over at T1, we would have been able to pick that out right away. All right, we're going to get back to some of your comments.
Nice to see their old livery here today too. I had no idea there were any of them left. Oh, and the 340s, that is a nice touch.
Yeah.
Nothing against the new one. The new one's fine. But, you know, seeing a classic Lufthansa here is cool. You wouldn't see it with the 78 because they're all delivered post-livery change. There's no reason for them to put an old one on it.
Michael Zarling, thank you so much, buddy, for the $9.99 super chat. Michael asks, what other areas can people go to watch planes when the runway closure happens? Is the observation parking lot the only place? It would be nice to see runway 17.
Charlie 2.
Charlie 2 to the ramp.
Now, the aircraft viewing area is the best spot, especially in the afternoon. You can also go to the dog park, which is on the north side of MSP Airport. That also is a great spot for catching stuff in the morning, especially if the 12s are active.
Just a little bit. You can see them like turn on to it, but they'll be facing away at that point. For 17 though, I mean T2 is probably your best bet. Gives you the nice long continuous shot and kind of the climb out too. But in regards to the runway closure, I got 12 right, 30 left to be closed. I think they're going to try and keep 422 open for Tokyo and Seoul, because there's nothing else really that would need it. But in regards to viewing, though, for the north side, Blue 8, that ramp over at Terminal 1 is really your best bet. You can go a level 2.
$5 for the first hour and
$3
for every additional hour after that. Also, Red 8.
For the south side anyway, but for north side, for the sake of the closure, yeah, Blue.
Purple 6 or Orange 6 at Terminal 2 are also some pretty decent spots for plane spotting as well. Of course, you'd have to pay parking over there too, like you would for Terminal 1. And then there is one spot on the Fort Snelling State Park trailhead that's near the approach path for 30 left. You want to get a nice flyover or flyby shot. That's a great spot to go to. Just go down the hill, park at the office, and walk your way up.
You're right at the top of that hill there.
Yeah.
And it's the MSP equivalent of the In-N-Out at LAX. And I think you might actually be a hair closer. Obviously not the traffic variety, but, you know, it's...
I think for me, it's the experience that counts.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean,
it's that intimate experience, and that's something that, MSP Airport is going to give you that you can't necessarily get to as easily in larger markets.
Yeah.
Even LAX is farther removed from the action than we are here. Minus the In-N-Out spot.
Alaska 555, just give way to a CRJ.
Here's Prime Air from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International.
Intimate experiences. There aren't many places where you can get this close.
Mac 12, cross.
Sweet. In addition to the Fort Snelling State Park, top of the trail, the dog park has, it's not really like a trail necessarily, but if you walk down and behind it, you can also get kind of underneath that approach path. Not directly under it because it's a restricted area, but you can get pretty close. So a bit easier to access. You don't got to drive all the way down, you know, pay a daily fee and then walk all the way up.
Mac 12,
and please keep a safe distance away from the fence.
Yeah, okay.
Please be in compliance with federal aviation regulations.
Got your 3039 motor ground on point gunner.
Ground, good for now.
30 left. Took up your 3039 motor ground now on point gunner.
17 at November.
Sure, 17 at November.
Skywards 4147 Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 30 right here.
Took up your 102, turn left and contact ground point gunner.
We'll turn left Charlie over to ground, schedule 1.
Sun Country 102, sporting a 737-800 in the simplified titles livery, arriving from Las Vegas.
Via Delta Alpha.
30 left via Delta and outbound for 3950.
Had a friend of mine that was in Las Vegas recently for the Consumer Electronics Show,
Sun Country 102, Minneapolis.
or CES as it is also known.
Charlie 2.
All right, Charlie 2 again. Sun Country 102, get in.
Okay. Delta 2658, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 17. Correction, 30 left.
All right, clear to push, 30 left, Delta 2658.
Alrighty, hey Logan, we've got a A321-200 on the 12-right de-ice pad about to get doused with the fluid.
Yeah, we can just do a close-up of that and leave it. Good call on the tripod today. It's nice not having to stand up there locked in the whole time.
Oh yeah, well doing the gimbal after a while, it's pretty stressful on the arm. I mean, it's more stable than the tripod is.
So stable.
But the tripod's also really good. I mean, you're kind of nitpicking at that point between the two of them, but the tripod is just a lot more logistically and operationally practical.
Yeah, at least for streaming anyway. You know, if I'm not here just doing my thing, I like to have it up and then down and away versus, you know, the big old setup.
We had to invest quite a bit of funds into this upgraded setup to better produce the broadcast from here, and that's what your membership and your super chat contributions go to, is to help support us with our production needs. Of course, we don't ask for anything. Always grateful to receive a contribution no matter what.
Runway 22.
Just check on that radar. I'm curious if that's noticeably comfortable.
Well, you know we have integrated radar in our broadcast, right, Logan?
Yeah, that's why I ask. Don't gotta pull the phone out, take off the gloves, make it work. We can just do that, and the viewers get to see it too.
All
right, you ready?
Runway 30 right, taxi.
All right, let's see that weather radar.
Short of Papa. Sequence will be Alaska at the end.
All right, so this is our live weather picture for MSP Airport. Really, the surrounding area here in the Twin Cities, but yeah, it's certainly going to. Well, I don't know. A few flurries is fine, absolutely.
Yeah, spotty at best. It's not going to be anything widespread. Just enough to be like, oh, hey, it's snowing. If we could trigger a Lufthansa de-ice, that would be amazing.
It probably is going to.
It was going to yesterday. I don't know why they didn't. There was totally frost on the wings, unless it was just the way it was colored or something, but it looked like there was.
Delta 2612, Minneapolis ground, wait for, or as soon as you have room, reference company pushed Alpha Fox 5, pushes approved, runway 17.
So Logan, if you ever want to bring up the radar on stream, you have some hotkeys. Press 8, and then plus.
Hotkeys the best keys.
Especially
the flex jet. Not on camera because the ice is overhealing, but it's on a phenom or something.
Line up and wait, wind is 1806.
I'm kind of surprised they switched over to 30 left because it's a crosswind slightly favoring over here, and it hasn't ever favored the 30 so far. I wonder if it's just going to swing over as the night goes on, and maybe that's why they just wanted to get ahead of it, which is fine, I guess. I would much prefer the action all over here, but hey, it is what it is. We got de-icing, so that's fine.
Also, feel free to control our static camera too, Logan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's available for you to play with if you're looking to pass the time here on stream.
Don't run if I do. Take a couple steps up on the ladder.
You release the 412 going to O'Hare. Monitor tower now.
Or the tripod head anyway.
Monitor, .9er, he'll give you a call when he can get you in the gate.
Bit of finesse, but...
Via Papa.
5, fighting 300, runway 30 right, put takeoff.
Glad you got this working again, too. That would have sucked.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you have to do? Like, replace the gears in it or whatever?
So the tilt mechanism was jammed. I had to repair it. by disassembling and then carefully reassembling the unit.
Nice. Beats having to buy a whole new one if you can just go rip it open and deal with it. You know.
That was a long time ago.
20, 34 minutes, runway 30 right, line of voyage up.
He's out here conducting a test of it, just got it. Was testing the setup out here on a non-streaming day, and it was very windy. I should have known better.
2953.
Let's just say it had a big fall from a very high place.
American 29.
The fact it still works as good as it does, I mean, that's
Can you make a,
that's what matters.
You probably can't. So runway
I'm like, well, this thing's pretty durable.
Via Delta, Quebec, cross runway
Alaska had a bit of a long roll just now. Kind of neat.
Sun Country 548s.
Oh, pretty.
Okay, runway 17 via Delta, Quebec, cross runway 22, Mike. Hold short runway 30 left American 2953.
548 Delta, approach hotel. Taxi via Delta ticket.
We've also got Southwest outbound for Chicago Midway as well.
Encore 3739 Minneapolis, ground runway 30 right, taxi via Papa.
And there is Southwest outbound for Chicago Midway.
Crossway turbulence from the Embraer departing, traffic on a 5-mile final. There's another Embraer, runway 30 left, line up and wait.
Ha! They're going to 30 left for a departure.
604 Charlie Zulu, 30 left.
Embraer 604 Charlie Zulu, Minneapolis Air traffic holding in position, Piaggio, wind 1908, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 30 left, 4 Charlie Zulu.
They're putting the green fluid on our A320-1200. Getting de-iced over there at the 12 right de-ice pad. Look at that.
30 left, taxi via Delta Alpha.
The leading edge is coated in the strongest of the de-icing fluid.
The orange fluid is the de-ice fluid, removes the contaminants, and the green is the anti-ice fluid, which prevents it from getting on there, which is why it's on the flight surface.
Envoy 3958, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, Envoy 3958.
Envoy getting out of here with an Embraer 170. Oh.
Jet 719er, roll through runway 22, turn left on a 22, and then contact ground.
Oh, it's one of those.
Right 3400.
Pushing for runway
What do they call that, the catfish?
Up 2612,
Something
runway
like
17, taxi via Charlie 5, Charlie, hold short.
Yeah, I wondered for a second, what in the blazes is that?
I was doing a training flight out of the St. Louis, or sorry, Spirit of St. Louis Airport, and one of those was taxiing in front of us. It is a bizarre little plane.
719 taxi
Oh,
via
they're really
runway
expensive.
4 in sequence behind the C-Series. They're also waiting for the alley.
No flight data on that particular flight or aircraft.
2156. Traffic's leaving the alley now. As soon as you have room, Charlie 6 to the gate.
Another CRJ
Jet 719.
on the de-ice pad that is bound for Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Charlie 6 to gate behind the Joseph.
2953, monitor tower 126.7.
126.7, American 2953.
2612, monitor
Another
tower
Embraer
126.7.
175 arrival on 30 lefts. We're also going to get Southwest Airlines off to Chicago Midway in just a bit.
4 Charlie Zulu, join Whiskey, contact ground point 9.
Whiskey point 9, 4 Charlie Zulu, thank you.
American 2953, minutes starting, keep moving, traffic's holding in position. I'm Mike, cross runway 30 left, taxi via Whiskey to runway 17.
Mike, cross runway 30 left, Whiskey to runway 17, American 2953.
Great, 8 come back, 36. Delta 2287, runway 30 left, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 22.
30 left, Alpha cross 22, Delta 2287.
Endeavor 4815,
Got
Minneapolis
American
ground,
crossing
push
over in
deferred,
front
runway
of us here, too.
17.
Ground 604 Charlie Zulu's on with.
It's American Airlines 2953 off to Dallas Fort Worth.
Encore 3739 Minneapolis Airport.
I'd say I want to go down there, but I don't think it's that much warmer than it is here.
Well, if you have anybody watching from the Lone Star State, just be thankful that you're not up here right now in our bitter coldness.
Yeah, lack of snow, too. I wouldn't
Get
care if it
the,
was
the
clear
Jaws
with a foot.
angle as the aircraft goes behind that utility structure with its vertical stabilizer jutting out. And now the aircraft, after traversing taxiway Mike, is now on taxiway Whiskey, looking for a departure on 17.
Ground Skyway 3942 on the Charlie Papa, going to C Charlie 16.
Runway open.
Hold short of kilo, American 2953.
Okay, Skyway 3942.
Delta 26, 12 minutes there on Charlie, cross runway 30 left, turn right on Whiskey, cross runway 22.
Charlie cross 30 left, Whiskey cross 22, Delta 26 off.
Ready, taxi.
So 334, runway 17, taxi via Delta Sierra Kilo. Cross Delta Sierra Kilo, cross runway 22.
Delta Sierra Kilo, crossing 22 at Sierra, Southwest 334.
26, confirm leaving 3000.
Southwest 1720, yes sir, leaving 3000.
1723, taking contact, departure now.
See ya.
Sorry, I'm doing good. How are you? Name's Trevor, so I'm actually now a local here, moved here about 2 weeks ago. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice to meet you, Trevor. So, I go by Trevor the Aviator on YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah, 3105, Stanford, 0 left.
3105 minutes hour, traffic will depart ahead of you, wind 1809, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land there, stay where the fire.
Delta 26, 58 minutes hour, wind 1809, turn left heading 260, runway 30 left, clear to take off.
260 heading, clear to take off on 30 left, Delta 2650.
American 2953, runway 17, line up and wait.
Ready for taxi.
I want to thank our managing producer, Michael Larson, for helping to entertain all of you in the live chat and also to do some fact checks as well. Thank you so much, Micah, for all that you do behind the scenes and also for our live stream remotely. And can't wait to have him back on the broadcast at some point.
So cold. Oh my goodness.
We've got a C-130 arrival, it looks like, there on the north side, runway 30 right.
2953, 1809, fly runway heading. I'll have another turn for you, runway 17, clear to take off.
G monitor tower 126.7.
Thanks.
Delta 2658 off to Salt Lake City, Utah with an A321.
Delta 2658 on the 260, heading contact departure, see.
Heading 260, switching Delta 2658.
This is Endeavor Flight 5238 bound for Jofos Field. That is Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with a CRJ 900 LR.
Traffic holds in position at Kilo 3, cross runway 17, join Lima, and cross runway 4.
Okay, cross 17 to Kilo 3, and cross 4 on Lima 604, Charlie 0.
American 2953, terminating 220, contact departure. Delta 2612, minutes air traffic is crossing downfield, runway 17, line of point.
So
2287, minutes air traffic, heavy Airbus 5 mile final, wind 1807, runway 30 left, line of point. Delta 2612, fly heading 180, runway 17, cleared for takeoff. Delta 163, heavy minutes air traffic holding position, wind 1807, runway 30 left, clear to land. Delta 163, 163, heavy, thank you, traffic holding in position, wind 1807, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Delta 1.
American 3105, notally off at Alpha 8, join taxiway Alpha, counter ground, point 9er.
Alpha 8, Alpha ground point 9, American 3105.
This is American Flight 3105 from Dallas, Fort Worth.
Delta 2287, turn left heading 240, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 240, clear for takeoff, 30 left, Delta 2287.
Grounded at 105, Alpha 8 on active.
American 3105.
Delta 2287.
Via Alpha Delta.
Next departure on 30 left, bound for Phoenix Sky Harbor. They got a hustle. So they got a Delta Heavy behind them.
Delta 2612, contact departure. South 334, flying 180, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Here's Delta 163 Heavy from Amsterdam Schiphol.
Delta 2287, contact departure, see.
Delta 2287, I'll see it.
Endeavor 5238 on the 12 right, back to
2, and then contact ground point 9er.
Alpha 10, hold short, runway 30 left.
17 Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short, 30 left.
Endeavor 5238. Actually, you want to just hold position there on the pad. I got to get a heavy through there. I'll get you moving.
People hold here, sir.
Mike, Tessie, with to 17 Endeavor,
Endeavor 5062, minutes are short of taxiway Alpha, let that heavy Airbus pass, and then you can pull up to and hold short of the runway.
All right, short of Alpha, we'll let the heavy pass. Endeavor 5062.
To the heavy, minutes Alpha, Alpha 10, 130 left, sir.
Delta 163, you want to closer.
163, roger.
Delta 163 Heavy is on Alpha 2 Golf 11.
Delta 163 Heavy, Minneapolis ground taxi via Alpha, cross runway 22, the RJ FL left wait.
Across 22 Delta 163 Heavy, thanks.
Shake 5593 Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 12 right GA. Push 5593 Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 12 right DI.
Push approved, runway 12 right for DI, push 55.
Denver 5062 up Mike, cross runway 30 left, continue via Whiskey to runway 17.
Alright, 30 left, cross runway 30 left at Mike and right on Whiskey to 17 and Denver 5062.
.38 monitor tower 126.7.
26.7 and Denver 5238.
Denver 4815, minutes there, 1807, turn right heading 180, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, 467 just outside of Naco Island, 30.
United 467, minutes there, 1807, runway 30 left, cleared to land.
30 left, clear runway 467.
56 Minneapolis ground, push approved.
Denver 5238, minutes there, Alpha 10, cross runway 30 left, continue via Whiskey to runway 17.
Alright, crossing 30 left on Alpha 10 and right on Whiskey, Denver 5238.
When the flurries are starting to fly here at MSP International Airport. We're going to get to some of your comments here. Well, we have a break in the action.
Denver 5062, runway 17, line up away, wind 1807.
Elias says, good time to check in. Thanks, Alex, for braving the cold and catching it for us. Well, you're welcome, Elias. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat.
Delta 2825, minutes there, wind 1807, runway 30 left.
Also, thank you so much, Aviation LAA. Aviation LAA says, Alex, also Lufthansa got the cursed gate.
Denver 5062, turn right heading 180, runway 17.
What makes it cursed? Is there like spirits haunting the gate area over there or something? Get some paranormal investigators over there.
Super 6, proceed via Alpha 3, hold short runway 30 left.
I do.
Denver 4787, minutes there, thank you, wind 1807, runway 30 right, couldn't land.
You also have a yeah, that's what it says aviator.
Number 355 and 3 permission to stand for taxi. Yes, sir.
Super 6, monitor tower 126.7.
126.7.
Bush Street 5593, runway 12 right DI, taxi via Delta Bravo, cross runway 22, hold short, Mike.
You guys Bravo, hold short 22.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather radar as the flakes continue to fall and descend on MSP Airport.
Delta Bravo, cross runway 22, short of flight.
Pushing 5590 direction, let's change it up.
Certainly getting hit with the back end of this the system here.
Delta Papa, just give way to the second RJ on Quebec.
Endeavor 5238, fly runway heading, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
Blue Streak 5593, monitor ground point 8.
738, 26, Minneapolis.
467, 30 left on Delta 30%.
United 467, Minneapolis.
There's our view over towards Concourse G with the Team USA A340 Neo for Delta getting ready for its trip over to London Heathrow tonight. And a short distance over, also at Concourse G, the catch of the day, the A340-300 getting ready for its trip back to Germany. It should be departing fairly soon.
Into the gate when you can.
Well, we have a brief pause in the action. We're going to throw it to an intermission where I can get warmed up, and where also we can sneak in a word from one of our amazing sponsors here on MSP Airport Live. Don't go away. The Lufthansa A340-300 departure and the evening rush coming up on the other side of the short break. Keep it right here on MSP Airport Live.
Welcome to DG Pilot Aviation Collectibles and More and our St. Paul showroom and warehouse. From the time your order is placed until it is delivered to you, our #1 goal is to provide you with the best customer service experience. That's why we're excited to take you behind the scenes today at our warehouse to provide you an up-close perspective of our model aircraft delivery experience. Our first step in the model aircraft delivery process takes place after your order is received. Our model aircraft delivery specialist will conduct a detailed inspection of your model for quality control to ensure we provide you with the highest quality products. Each specialist begins the inspection by removing the model from the box and performing a visual inspection of the model, checking features such as the wings, landing gear, and antenna, as well as the overall model for defects. After the inspection is complete, your model is reboxed and then prepared for packing. Each model is then bubble wrapped to provide an extra cushion to prevent any damage during shipping. After the bubble wrap process is complete, the model is then boxed for shipping. Our specialist then reconfirms your model is ready for shipping, attaches a shipping label, and then your model is sent out for delivery. We hope that you'll consider DG Pilot Aviation Collectibles for your model aircraft collecting needs. You can order products online at dgpilot.com or visit our St. Paul showroom where we have hundreds of model aircraft to choose from. From all of us at DG Pilot, thank you for your continued business, loyalty, and support, and happy collecting.
Good afternoon, 344, ILS 30 left.
Skywest 4147, 11806, fire runway heading, 30 right, cleared for takeoff. I got a 344 minutes air number 2 behind company, 11806, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, 344.
Forecast 4147, turn right, heading 340, contact departure.
Sunny 3, proceed via Delta, Kilo 3, hold short, runway 17.
Secretary 570, on Mike going to Hotel 4.
Sun Country 570, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Mike, Tango, Delta, cross 22, just give way to the Delta, tuck and tow on Charlie.
Mike, Tango, Delta, cross 22, give way to the Delta tug. We got it inside, Sun Country 570.
Denver 5063, Minneapolis Starflight heading 190, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Monitor tower 126.7.
1267, Sunny Tree.
Sky 4262, turn left at Papa 8 or Charlie, contact ground, point 8.
Southwest 1323, Minneapolis ground, wait for Sun Country to pass the tail on Delta, then push approved, runway 17.
Push approved after Sun Country, Southwest 1323.
Sunny 3, Minneapolis tower at Kilo 3, cross runway 17, continue Lima, cross runway 4.
Clear cross 17 and Kilo 3, Lima, cross 4, and continue Sunny 3.
Denver 5063, turn right heading 230, contact departure. Sun Country 344, turn left at Charlie, contact ground point 9.
Left at Charlie, point 9, good day, Sun Country 344. Yes, gone, good day, afternoon, Sun Country 344, clear 30 left, going to Hotel 1.
Sun Country 344, Minneapolis ground, taxi via Charlie, Charlie 1.
Charlie, Charlie 1, Sun Country 344.
And actually, let's go Charlie Sierra, Sun Country 344.
Charlie Sierra, Sun Country 344.
.2732, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 30 right.
Clear to push 30 right, Delta 2732.
Delta 2732, climb the runway 12 left, the ice.
Alright, we'll plan 12 left, the ice pad, Delta 2732.
Ground Southwest 1323, we need taxi, requesting a left turn for 2 stars.
Southwest 1323, roger. And just confirm negative VI.
VI.
Southwest 1323, runway 17, taxi via Tango, cross runway 22, and Yankee Kilo.
Tango cross 22, Yankee Kilo to 17, Southwest 1323.
Sun Country 3051, wait for the tug and tow to enter the ramp and then push approved, runway 17.
Okay, wait for the tug and tow to enter the ramp and then push approved, runway 17, and we will be positive DIS with IDS, Sun Country 3051.
Roger, and I'll be flying the 12 right DIS.
12 right DIS, Sun Country 3051.
Delta 1036, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 12 right DIS.
Push approved, 12 right DIS, Delta 1036.
4616 Minneapolis Tower, winds 190 at 7, runway 30 right, Clearland.
Southwest 1323, you'll be released when you're ready to go to Denver.
Roger that. Ground Delta 2732, taxi with Romeo.
Delta 2732, runway 12 left DIS, taxi via Bravo Hotel, cross runway 22.
12 left DIS, pad, Bravo Hotel, cross 22, Delta 2732.
Tower, flighting 190, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
Delta 160, heavy Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 30 left.
4071 Minneapolis Tower, you guys ready? You need to run up.
Now, did you have an assignment? They tell you what path?
Test 4071, runway 30 right, line up and wait. Traffic CRJ, 5 mile final. 4283, traffic holds in position.
Delta 160 heavy, if you could stop the push. I got one, I'm going to sneak past you, and then we'll continue. Delta 1036, runway 12 right DIS pad, taxi via Alpha, past the tunnel, join Bravo, cross runway 22.
All right, Alpha, Bravo, after the tunnel, cross runway 22 to the Volga. Yes,
Alpha 2732, monitor ground point 8.
Point 8, Delta 2732.
320, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
71 November X-ray, runway 17, taxi via Whiskey, cross runway 22.
39 Minneapolis Tower, winds 1906, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Endeavor Maintenance 306 Minneapolis ground, proceed via Delta Lima 3, hold short runway 17. Endeavor Maintenance 306, correction to be Lima 3, hold short runway 17, cross 22.
Lima 3, cross 422, hold short runway 17 for maintenance.
4071, contact departure.
The 71 November X-ray, monitor tower 126.7.
Monitor tower 126.7.
Delta 160 heavy, push approved.
Push approved, Delta 160.
Endeavor Maintenance 306, monitor tower 126.7.
Monitor tower 126.7, Endeavor Maintenance 306.
Endeavor Maintenance 306 Minneapolis Tower at Lima 3, cross runway 17, continue Delta, hold short runway 30 left.
At Lima 3, cross runway 17, Delta, hold short runway 30 left.
9546 affirmative, and confirm your call sign.
Rockfish 9546, do you mind issuing that
Rockfish 9546, runway 17, taxi via Whiskey, cross runway 22.
Alright, 17 via Whiskey, clear to cross 22, Rockfish.
Country 3051, left cargo ramp with Romeo, request taxi TS.
Sun Country 3051, runway 12 right TS, taxi via Lima, November, hold short, runway 17.
Land.
Little A 30 left, Delta 170.
Delta 170, heavy Sayer Gate.
We're in Dolphin 6.
Rockfish 9546, monitor tower 126.7.
267, have a great day, Rockfish 9546.
Sun Country 3051, monitor tower 126.7.
267, monitor tower, Sun Country 3051.
'76 Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 12 left, de-ice. South 1471 Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 12 right, de-ice.
Push approved and 12 right, de-ice, 1471. Ground up
1471, just use caution for company pushing up Fox 8.
Copy, Delta 1471.
Delta 160 heavy, runway 12 right, de-ice pad, taxi via Alpha Delta Bravo, cross runway 22.
Bravo, Delta 22, Echo 3, ready to push positive zero. Delta and Papa, traffic's 2.5 out.
Closure cross 30 left on Delta, continue Delta, Papa, and remains 306.
Runway 30 right, de-ice.
3051 Minneapolis Tower at November, cross runway 17, join Sierra, and contact ground on point 9.
Okay, at November, cross runway 17 and join Sierra, contact ground point 9, Sun Country 3051.
12 right, de-ice pad.
12 right now, Delta. Endeavor maintenance 306, monitor ground on point 8.
Monitor ground point 8, Endeavor maintenance 306.
November 71, November X-ray, turn right heading 230, contact departure.
Welcome back to live plane spotting on MSP Airport Live.
Delta 160 heavy right.
On this very cold and frigid Wednesday afternoon here from the aircraft viewing area.
Sun Country 3051, continue via Mike, hold short, runway 30 left.
Continue via Mike, hold short 30 left, Sun Country 3051.
Country 3051, monitor tower 126.7.
27, Country 3051.
Delta 160.
8, join Alpha, hold short of Mike, and contact ground point 9.
Right, Alpha H. Join Alpha, short of Mike, point 9, Delta 170 heavy.
Rockfish 9546, flight heading 190, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff, or 190 heading, Rockfish 95.
Endeavor 4952, Minneapolis Tower, winds 2008, runway 30 right, clear land.
This is Delta 170 Heavy from Seoul, South Korea with the A350 900.
2230, runway 17, line up and wait.
Push approved, and runway 12 right, de-ice.
01, so for now just short of kilo, please.
Lufthansa 483 heavy, just confirm who you de-ice with.
Lufthansa 483, who was the clear on the
Disregard.
Ground Delta 170 heavy on Alpha, short of Mike, Alpha 6 for Ground, Delta 170 Heavy on Alpha, short of Mike for Golf 6.
Hey, Rockfish 9546.
Sun Country 3051 at Mike, cross runway 30 left. The Heavy is waiting for you. Continue Mike, short of Bravo.
Okay, at Mike, cross 30 left. He's waiting and hold short of Bravo, Sun Country 3051.
You can switch to ground .9. They'll get you into the pad again. Mike, short of Bravo.
Mike, short of Bravo, Sun Country 3031, go to ground.
Delta 1025, let me know when the Iceman calls you in.
Will do, just call.
Gotcha.
Ground Delta 1471, we're ready to taxi for Romeo.
And Delta 1476, change the route there, go Bravo, Delta, Charlie 6, cross 22 Hotel.
Ready? Blue 5593, fly runway heading, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff, winds 2009er.
Sun Country 3051, roger, call the Iceman, let me know when they clear you in.
Ground out 1025, they cleared us in.
Delta 1025, roger.
We're clear across Mike, correct, Delta 1025.
Delta 1025, affirmative, taxi straight ahead to the ramp, cross Mike.
Straight ahead, cross Mike, Delta 1025, thanks.
Delta 160 Heavy, continue via Mike, or Bravo short of Mike.
Oh, short of Mike. Ground Delta 14.
Delta 1476, monitor ground on point 8.
Okay. Either of those places.
Delta 1471, runway 12 right, DI. Taxi via Bravo, hold short of Delta for now.
Bravo short of Delta to the 12 right.
Based in Chicago as a spotter for Warrior, but I actually so I'm an I.
Delta 160 Heavy, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 4. Let me know if you don't have room past prime there.
Is
it 4?
Delta 160 Heavy, taxi via
Delta CRJ, additional traffic will hold in position, runway 30 right, clear to land, winds 2008.
Primary should be moving up here if you don't have room there.
Alright, we'll wait till he moves and then we'll...
There we go. We have pushback on our Lufthansa A340 300 going back to Germany.
Alright, Alpha all the way to the gate after prime air.
And as you probably heard on the scanner earlier, they are going to need a de-ice. And guess where they're coming to get de-iced? Well, if you guessed over here, you'd be correct. So we're going to get some really nice de-icing footage for you. And hopefully the departure.
1 minute in position, we'll get you moving.
Jazz 722, we're actually going to go 12 right here. Taxi via Charlie 6, runway 4, or runway...
Charlie, join Papa, contact ground point 8.
Short of Bravo.
Okay, Charlie 6, Mike, hold for Bravo, to the 12 right, yeah, contact.
Jazz 722, you can cross runway 22.
Lots of you guys, okay.
Denver 4826, runway 17, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short, runway 30 left.
08.
482617, Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short 30 left.
Skywest 3948, you ready to taxi as well?
Okay, primary Skywest 3948, ready to taxi with Romeo.
Skywest 3948, runway 17, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short 30 left, decision sequence behind the COJ 9er.
Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short 30 left.
Here's Delta 160 Heavy off to AMS.
Monitor tower 126.7.
Looking to find a spot to get de-iced before its trip over to the Netherlands. This is the next Northwest Airlines A330 300.
Alright, Bravo, clear cross 22, short of Mike, Delta 1471.
Sun Country 607, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 17.
You can see the big size difference of the 330-300 compared to the much smaller Embraer 175 LR in the foreground.
2230,
in front of it on the de-ice pad.
Clear for takeoff.
Getting out of here.
2591, contact depart traffic, good day.
With a bank angle on that as it disappears into the clouds above.
I don't know. There's. I have this. I mean, I was wearing shorts.
5115 Minneapolis Tower, wind 2008, runway 30 right, clear to land. Higher up the bases when you pop out.
Lufthansa 483 heavy, it'll be the runway 12 right, the ice pad. There will be a little bit of a wait. I'll get you moving here shortly. Your taxi rate's blocked anyway.
Oh, and it's getting busy. This is the evening rush that you are just tuning into. If you're just now watching us on MSP Airport Live, welcome to the Twin Cities in a snowy and frigid atmosphere. And we are braving the elements today for Lufthansa, which has brought the A340-300 to town. And it will be a regular fixture on flights from FRA to MSP until about the 26th.
I don't have it. So cool. I don't have it on my phone.
Yeah, we are negative.
But yeah, I was at that exact same spot, I think.
In the background, the A330-300 bound for Amsterdam.
I might have been like
Delta 160 heavy. 160 is waiting for a spot to open up.
Yeah.
There is plenty of de-icing action going on today, especially now.
Roger, texting, and we'll talk to you soon.
November 6350 Foxtrot Minneapolis Tower, caution wing turbulence, your 6 and trail with an Airbus, runway 30 left, clear to land, wind 2009er.
Because they will be crossing.
30 left,
Yeah, there shouldn't be any, because they would just be crossing. There's like landing right now. Oh, wait, no, he is landing, so maybe they are waiting to be crossing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, though.
It's slightly favored this side. But it's not enough for the tail end for the hip. Yeah, because they can go around.
Yeah, I can show you the video that I just got.
Delta 198, turn right at Mike, contact ground point 9.
Oh, yeah.
Point 9, Delta 198.
Straight crosswind. It also...
Endeavor 4826 Minneapolis Tower, Delta 10, cross runway 30 left, turn right on Whiskey.
Did you see it float a little?
No, I only saw it roll out.
Oh, yeah, it was a decent float for sure.
Sky 3948 Minneapolis Tower at Delta 10, cross runway 30 left, turn right on Whiskey.
30 left, Alpha 10, right on Whiskey, Sky 3948.
Oh, stabilize afterwards?
3826, hold short runway 30 light, landing traffic, one more arrival.
So I'm just trying to get the blood flowing.
Look at these habits over here.
Lufthansa 483 heavy, give way to an opposite direction Airbus on Alpha for Golf 4, and taxi runway 12 right, de-ice pad, taxi via Alpha Delta Bravo, hold short of runway 22.
Holy, just don't look that way. Oh yeah, this will look.
There's Lufthansa 483 heavy with the A340-300 bound for Frankfurt, Germany.
It's kind of not the greatest weather.
These are becoming
Number 4826.
an ever more increasing exotic flight, or exotic aircraft rather. These A340-300s are on borrowed time for Lufthansa until they are eventually phased out. It's been a long time since an A340 could be observed in regularly scheduled service, not a diversion or an emergency landing, but in scheduled service. Last airline to fly the 340 regularly Oh my goodness.
Denver 4826, same for you.
We got a snowy owl.
Minneapolis departure information Tango, arrivals information Bravo, now current altimeter is 29993. Key line 5115.
Look at that, we got a snowy owl.
Alpha, contact ground point 8.
There have been people that have been coming out to the viewing area here all day in search of these elusive avian species, and we finally catch one on our air. Look at that little guy. Well, it's really a big bird. That windsock is much larger than it appears.
Sky 3948, runway 17, line up and wait. Delta, or correction, Skywest 3826, turn right heading 340, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh, what's the snowy owl going to do now?
27.
What are you going to do, buddy?
Runway 30 right, line up and wait.
Oh, it's cool. I was doing a bunch of time exposure.
Skywest 3948.
It's looking for food. It is dinner time.
Runway 17, clear for takeoff.
We're just about dinner time here from Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Endeavor 4826, contact departure. Have a good day.
Just to lock out on me. Hey, Alex. Are you good? Are you good? That's the second one over there.
One of the spotters giving us a heads up that there's another snowy owl that is located on the FedEx cargo terminal, perched atop it, just behind our location.
2732, it's departure end, turn right heading 360.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is peak winter spotting out here at MSP Airport.
Yeah, it's a
you got a Lufthansa A340, Delta's Special Team USA A330 Neo that's in town. You got the snowy owls. You got a bunch of de-icing action here today. You got the blowing snow.
Yeah, that went from nothing to everything real quick, and snow too.
All things considered, a fantastic start to our live streams here in 2025.
F3948, turn right heading 230, contact departure.
230 over to departure, Skywest 3948.
Skywest 4120, fly runway heading, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
You see the one behind you too? Up on the corner.
4270, Minneapolis Tower, runway 30 right, line up and wait. Contact departure, have a good day.
Lufthansa 483, hold short of Delta.
Holding short Delta.
340.
See if I can get the camera
30 right, clear for takeoff, winds 2008.
Turned around. There's a lot of snowy owl activity going on right now at the viewing area.
Delta 1084, turn right at Charlie, contact ground point 9.
Charlie point 9, Delta 1084.
What are the ceilings right now?
When you're on the table,
2200 foot ceiling.
Thank you.
I don't want to interrupt.
Monitor ground point 8.
Good turn in a mile.
You were here before me.
25, spot 1 and 12 right, and with you right there. 32, ILS 30 left.
At 732 Minneapolis Tower, winds 190 runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land.
No more 300s.
Delta 1025, runway 17, taxi via Alpha 10, hold short, runway 30
So
left.
I can see him right now. There's that snow pile just
Alpha,
beyond
Alpha 10,
the
hold
road.
short,
Right
30 left, Delta
Yeah.
25.
7 of 30 left, up for 1 property.
I'm sick. Right before.
Upshore,
I
hold
dare you
short,
to
runway
post on the
30 left,
spotters
landing
group and make everybody
traffic.
flock out here.
Hold short, up for
Yeah, I'm actually all wig out.
correction, up for 1 hold short.
Say,
Gus 4270 on that, established on that 340, contact departure.
I don't think I'm on it. What is it on?
Minneapolis St. Paul Aviation.
4120,
25, monitor.
turn right heading at 320,
You're not
contact
old, though.
departure.
My mom does, I bet. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think she's on it. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. That was cool. Yeah, that's pretty.
Unfortunately, the snowy owls are just out of reach of our camera here, the way it's set up. There's the Lufthansa A340 300 in charge of 483 Heavy to Frankfurt. Let's do a spotter guide
2006 Minneapolis Tower, winds 2008, runway 30 right,
on the A340 300 for Lufthansa. We've shown it a couple of times earlier in the broadcast, but in case you didn't know, boy, these are impressive aircraft. And it's got range. Plenty of it to go around. 8,400 miles of range in total. And those tanks are topped off.
30 left.
This aircraft is a rare species of aircraft, a quadjet, still in service in 2025. The aircraft is powered by a set of CFM56 5C engines, and it's 208 feet 11 inches long.
Cross runway 30 left, turn right on whiskey.
No delay, cross right left, Alpha 10 on the way.
So that is a closer look at our spotter guide on the A340 300 presented in part by DG Pilot.
Runway 3817 Minneapolis bound, taxi via Charlie 6.
Charlie 6, runway 3817.
So Lufthansa is going to have to wait because it needs to be de-iced, and as we can currently see over here, taking a wider look at all of the aircraft that are parked on the 12 right de-ice pads, it's a full house here today. This is Delta 160 Heavy bound for AMS. Currently awaiting some de-icing treatment.
Delta 1025, flight 190, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
You can totally just take off your headset and go warm up for like 15 minutes while it just sits there. They're not going anywhere now. You can totally take a break and warm up if you want.
Unless you want to try running it.
The best I can do is probably get on a headset and move the thing around if you want.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, if you want to do it.
Supertech 6, Minneapolis Tower at Alpha 7, cross runway 30 left, turn right on whiskey, continue whiskey, Charlie to control point 11. On the other side, monitor ground, point 9.
Alpha 7, cross 30 left, then whiskey, Charlie, control point 11 and point 9 after crossing, Supertech 6.
United 732, turn right at Charlie, contact ground point 9.
Okay, right turn Charlie, ground point 9, you have a good one, yeah, 732, see you.
Or is that just the second one? Because the other one two behind the building.
Delta Kilo 3, hold short, runway 17.
Delta Kilo 3, hold short, 17, Sun 3. Delta 1470, where we?
See that? See on top of that stair right there?
Yeah, 732 is clearing right, 30 left, Charlie.
Yeah, 732 Minneapolis ground, taxi via Charlie. What was the gate?
Sorry, it was Echo 10 for United 732.
Roger, taxi via Charlie, Quebec.
Charlie, Quebec to the gate, United 732.
Delta 1471, did you have something for me?
Oh, there is something.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one right over there.
MSP 1023, a long rollout is approved.
Hey, so we'll plan a roll log, Mindy, at 1023, appreciate it. All right, Bravo 3, thank you very much. I look forward to 51.
Ronan Faherty, one of our many awesome MSP Airport Live YouTube members, asks us, how often do you live stream from MSP Airport? That is a really good question. Now, when the weather is warmer, much warmer than it is now, once a week is what I typically aim for. In the colder months of the year, it really is weather dependent. If it's above 20 degrees and it's not too terrible outside with the wind chill and whatnot, I'm probably going to try and sneak in a stream or two and take advantage of that warmer winter weather. So basically anything above 20 degrees is fair game for scheduling a live stream. However, that of course is also subject to what I have going on my personal schedule.
Turn right heading 360, runway 30 right.
So it's whenever I'm available, but as far as the frequency is concerned, planning on once a week.
1876, Minneapolis Tower, runway 30 right, line up and wait, wind 2008.
Sunny 3, monitor tower 123.67.
123.67, Sunny 3.
Sunny 483, heavy, call DIs, let me know when I spot.
Some of the spotters thought that Lufthansa 483 Heavy was going to the north side to get de-ice. I don't think so.
722, V12 right, de-ice pad lane 7.
They were just zigzagging their way over there. 483 Heavy is going to be in view in just a moment. It's blocked by that building that is infamous in many photos and videos taken from here. Building is hiding it right now. So you can't see the A340, but
Lima cross runway 4 to parking.
Looks like that is no longer the case. There we go.
Country 607, runway 17, taxi via Zulu Kilo, monitor tower 123.67.
For 5132, contact departure.
Runway 30 right, DIs.
So there's our 340, 300. It's in the old Lufthansa livery.
Sun Country 3051, 12 right,
We've got an Air Canada Embraer E175, I think.
Alpha 10, hold short, runway 30 right. Or correction, hold short, runway 30 left.
Alpha 10.
There we go. We got an Air Canada E175 as well. Saying hello to the spotters on the. I was going to say south side of the airport, but that would not be accurate. It's the south parallel runway. Is where Air Canada is adjacent to. It'll be headed off to the north side for departure.
73s, give way to the Metro, please.
All right, so Lefty's waiting for a spot to open up. Looks like Prime Air is ready to get out of here.
You can continue.
This is a Sun Country cargo flight that is chartered for Amazon Prime Air. Painted in the strikingly gorgeous sky blue, white, and gray
190, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
That it currently wears for Amazon Prime. I love this livery.
Lefties moving.
Country 607, cancel takeoff clearance. I'm sorry, we're going to have traffic off the departure end, first flying class.
Can we get them
runway
like right
17, line up and wait.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
Departure information, uniform, arrivals information, Charlie, now Colonel Timbers 29902.
Lufthansa back on the move, albeit very slowly. So, folks, from here on out, we're going to be fixed to the A340 until she leaves.
Yeah, I see them. There's two on that building. There's like one on that little ladder and then one right on the plane.
Right on Whiskey, Sun Country 3051.
170, need you. Get 3105, expect to runway 12 right, yes, that's.
All right, yes,
Code 4169, runway 12 right, yes, pad is also available if you want that instead. For 169, runway 12 right, yes, pad tech to be a Quebec, Mike, Bravo, cross runway 4. Gulfstream 6350 Foxtrot, Minneapolis ground, runway 17, taxi via Whiskey, cross runway 4.
Runway 17 via Whiskey, cross runway 4, 6350 Foxtrot. 1036, runway 17, line up and away.
Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there.
1036, 12009, flighting 170.
Logan just said front and center. Heck yeah. Love that.
My grandma has an Android, so I got a much better.
2680 Minneapolis.
So we will see the de-icing commence in just moments.
Runway 30 left, we'll do both Delta 2680.
Second 3051, be about 2 minutes for a satellite approach.
I think so.
And of course, you got the snow flying around. Flurries are falling, mixed in with all the action going on.
Heading 230, contact departure, so.
It's a great day out here for spotting at MSP Airport.
The 722 map star advised ready.
126.7.
167, 575. At 1036, contact.
Thank you so much, Alan. Alan says, love the MSP feed. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you. Will do. Thank you from Winona, Minnesota. That's in south central Minnesota. I have not been down to Winona yet. So Logan Justice is going to be putting on the headset here and giving us an update.
I'll get the headset on.
All right.
We good? All right, cool. It's on as best as I can get it. So, in addition to it being front and center, it is like quite literally front and center. If you walk far enough down the viewing area, you can actually get right down the nose, like perfectly dead center, which I don't think has happened before in a very, very, very long time. Usually they're always like offset a tiny bit. This is great. I think they're still waiting for truck availability because they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
This is great. I love this so much.
And
And it's snowing too. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Heck
This is
yeah.
amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I know. I was just finishing up exporting our best of 2024 compilation.
Nice.
So that's all ready to go. I just have to publish it, though. So that's all completed.
Yeah.
So we'll have some special content coming up here this month and into next month.
Good to hear, good to hear. I think I'm going to move my ladder down briefly to get some head-on shots, and then I'll head back over. This is a gold mine of shots right now. Oh, this is great.
One of the best moments of the year for sure.
Yeah, you gotta take down.
After I just published best moments of 2024.
Oh, the snow just gets thicker too. Right, I gotta drop the headset and get some 4K shots. Hang on.
3680 Minneapolis Tower, wind 2007 and 30 right, clear to land, base is about 800. Let me know the braking when you roll out.
Yeah, for a little bit, yeah.
Such a magnificent aircraft the A340 is.
Oh, cool. 330's moving up. Oh, we gotta be
Delta 160 Heavy is ready to depart for AMS. Now done with the de-icing process, headed towards 30 left for departure.
Delta 160 Heavy will give way to the exiting. 688, ground point 9, we'll see ya. And good braking.
Braking, appreciate that.
Actually, if you scoop that up by the bottom of that.
By where?
Actually, never mind.
Sun Country 3051, wind 3007, flighting 170, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
170, runway 17, take off.
635, Sierra Fox, Minneapolis Star, caution wake turbines for the 73, runway 17, your discretion, line up and wait.
And I don't know if you can tell on the stream here today, but here comes the snow. It's a live look at the aircraft viewing area. A lot of cars. A lot of cars in the parking lot. Temporary warming shelters, a respite from this frigid environment. Got bird watchers and aviation enthusiasts out here today. The aviation enthusiasts obviously here for one particular reason, and that's the aircraft in frame, the A340-300.
Number 50 Fox, wind 2008, flighting 170, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
170, runway 17, clear for takeoff. 635.
Elaine Miller, thank you so much for the $49.99 super chat. Elaine says, great job. Well, thank you. Trying to do my best out here in these really brutal conditions. And I'll tell you what, we are getting slammed
Fox, contact departure. Good day.
with a ton of snow. A ton of snow. Big system moving through right now. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather radar, if I can pull it up.
.30 turn left 1 able and contact point 9. How's it braking? In the pad.
So the good news for our production gear is that this is going to be over fairly soon. Yeah, our gear could be out in the snow. I don't know about the rain, but certainly the snow. So all that green stuff that is going right over our pin, which is in the center of the frame, that's where we are at MSP International Airport. We're getting pelted with a back end of the system that is dumping quite a bit of snow on the surrounding area. We're not fair weather spotters here at MSP Airport, certainly not me or Logan or anybody else that does MSP Airport Live with me.
Minneapolis Tower, wind 2009 or 30 right, clear to land.
So our visibility is very, very low, of course, because of the snow coming down. And you almost can't even see the 340-300.
Current map status 12009, maps altimeter 29901. Delta 160 heavy, maps tower advised, ready.
All right, Logan.
So, winter storm, anybody? Anybody?
Touchdown RVR 4,500, midpoint 4,000.
This is fantastic. Not in the forecast at all. The most I saw was a few little flurries. Oh, actually, if you look straight up, it's actually breaking up. There's some super high altitude stuff. Not quite like Cirrus, but
if you can do that.
Our weather's a unique specimen.
Oh, we gotta keep track of right. We gotta keep track of 160 because we can't see it anymore. It's gonna appear randomly.
It's gonna appear and then it is going to disappear. It's gonna
stay
be an
visible
apparition.
long enough, but we can't see it down at the end of the runway, so I can't keep track of it.
Big shout out to fellow MSP spotter Nick Morales for watching the live stream today.
Hey, what's up?
He's currently out of town in a much warmer place.
Oh, lucky you. Lucky you, huh? Yeah.
I'm not sure he thinks that, though, because he's missing the 340, and he really wants to get out and catch the 340. Well, we got it for you, Nick.
He's got 2 weeks, so...
Yeah, you hear that, Nick? You got 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
You got 2 weeks to get back up here and catch it if you want to.
Delta 1471,
This is amazing.
.160 heavy, wind 2107, turn right heading 360 or 30 left, clear for takeoff.
There we go. Delta 160 Heavy cleared for takeoff on runway 30 left. This is our A330 300 off to AMS.
maps ground, push approved, plan on the runway 12 right, yes, at 17 for departure.
1471, Minneapolis Tower to Alpha 10, cross, runway 30 left, join Whiskey.
Go across 30 left, Alpha 10, join Whiskey for Delta 1471.
Go 3686.
And there they go, off to Amsterdam Schiphol.
Touchdown, RVR's 5,000, rollouts greater than 6,000, brakes is good.
Listen to those Pratt & Whitney PW 4000 engines roar as Delta 160 Heavy gets off at about into the snowy skies above the Twin Cities. Thankfully, things have started to clear up just a little bit so we can see the rest of the de-icing party around Lufthansa 483 Heavy. Bound for FRA, that's Frankfurt International in Germany with the A340-300.
$1471, you guys ready to go?
Affirmative, ready for Delta 1471.
1471, wind 2206, guts 15, flighting 170, running 17, clear for takeoff.
Runway 17, clear for takeoff, Delta 1471.
The one I have here.
Having to blow all the snow off of our audio mixer. So, folks, we're going to stick around and we're going to keep watching that Lufthansa A340-300. We'll get the departure, and hopefully, if Team USA's on time, we'll be able to get them departing for London Heathrow. No guarantees on that, though, but we'll certainly try and make an effort. The heck?
That was 4178, runway 12 right, de-ice, back to via Quebec, Mike, Bravo, across runway 4. Give way to the Delta 717 off your right. They're going to be going into the Charlie 11 gate. You can taxi around them.
What's going on right now?
As far as winter goes, for an off day, yes.
Now, you know what would be better? If there was a whole day of runway 22.
I don't know about a whole day, but I've had hours.
3686, turn left when able, 22's available, ground point 9, I'm set.
My first ever short, I had a KLM 30. Just took off right, like lift off right there and just went right over.
Something went wrong with my headset. I don't know, like a wire's got...
5-1, did you guys want to get out on the 17 at some point?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, right.
686 Minneapolis ground, taxi via Papa Circuit.
Like the wire or whatnot, or just the cable, but yeah, I just all of a sudden...
On the phone now, sorry about that.
No.
Cross 3784, Minneapolis ground, runway 30 right, de-ice, taxi via Quebec.
So, Do they like shut down engines at all during this?
No,
that's what I thought.
They just try to avoid getting it in there as much as they can. They can ingest glycol just fine. Yeah, obviously don't want to like pour it into it necessarily, but yeah, they're.
Frank Schmitz, thank you so much for tuning into our live broadcast of MSP Airport Live. Frank says hello and good evening from Frankfurt, Germany. Like the stream from MSP very much. Well, thank you.
Yeah, I think that's.
Nick Morales says, I'm missing this A340.
Target 2802 Minneapolis Tower, wind 2206.
Don't mean to rub it in, Nick, but yeah, as far as the weather, you're in a better situation than all of us are out here probably. Yeah, understood that the live feed for our aviation friends out around the MSP area and abroad with the Lufthansa A340 coming into town was of high importance, and I know that many of you watching may or may not be out of town, so I wanted to do this as a bit of service for all of you. Also because I want to get out and see the A340 myself. Don't know how many more opportunities that we at MSP are going to be able to see a 340 here at this airport. Of course, could probably go elsewhere, but I don't take very many trips. Minnesota Sports Depressed, thank you so much for tuning in. It's not a good time to be a Minnesota sports fan, especially right now.
You should have seen it.
But thank you so much for the compliment on the beautiful shot. Well, you are very welcome.
And they like just turned them off. I know, it's so weird. Like I could see why beacon, but like strobe lights, that's a good abnormal.
Cycling them or something, I don't know.
Thank you so much, Dylan. Much appreciated. Dylan says, awesome shot of the heavy de-ice. Well, you're welcome.
The 350 though, because it looked like, I don't know, it looked weird. I wasn't sure.
Deborah D, the temperature is balmy compared to yesterday morning. No kidding. It was 0 degrees last night. Much of the Twin Cities area succumbed to an Arctic blast, and I hate to break it to local folks, but we're in for more of it. And worse. January is typically the coldest time of year up here.
Runway 30 left.
Alpha 10, hold short of 30 left for runway 17.
By the time that February rolls around, we may or may not get a warm spell. There have been certain days in February where it's been unseasonably warm. I know there were a couple of days in 2024 last year that were the case for such. And of course, there were many plane spotters that got out here to the viewing area to take advantage of that warmer weather. Me being one of them. Let's go ahead and take a look at our live weather radar. So this is the National Weather Service radar for the Twin Cities metro area here in Minnesota. So the snow that we were seeing earlier, all that green stuff that just blew right over us, and now it's not snowing any longer. We're also headed for a clearing as this weather system moves and is hauling out of here towards the southeast.
2884 Minneapolis Tower, wind 2206, 30 left, clear to land, breaking.
Go land 30 left of the 48.
So the good news is that we're going to be able to see arrivals, and of course the departures that happen off of 30 left. We're waiting for Lufthansa to depart, and obviously de-icing takes quite a bit of time, as it needs to be done very carefully to make sure to get all the nooks and crannies. Ice buildup on an aircraft is deadly. A big salute goes out from myself to all the people that have to work in these conditions to de-ice these planes and keep every flight safe out of this freezing, frigid environment.
American 2802, Delta Charlie for Echo 50.
2802 map.
So it looks like they are almost just about done with the de-ice process.
Super 4 Minneapolis ground, push approved, and where are you towing today?
I'll try.
I haven't had to sign a waiver.
Super Tech 6 ready for help.
Super Tech 6, proceed via Quebec, Charlie, hold short runway 30 left.
Quebec Charlie short of 30 left, Super Tech 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we were going to kind of push it to begin with.
Yeah, I know we want to get it, but I mean, we'll probably be done packing up by the time we're heading out, so.
Which is okay. Quite the view.
Heading out just to
I don't think so. They're gonna get.
Super Tech 4, proceed via Quebec, Charlie, Alpha.
Yeah, they're done for sure.
Right, ground point 9.
Point 9, Delta
Put your
1890.
headsets.
2169, map start Alpha 10, cross under 30 left, join Whiskey, traffic still about 4 Alpha.
Alpha 10 will cross 30 left, join Whiskey Scout 4169.
We still got ailerons in the parking position, so.
Delta 1819, joining, I guess, Alpha Bravo for 13. E13.
Disabled hydraulics.
Delta 1819, ground deck will be Alpha to gate.
Yeah, Alpha Delta 1813.
Super Tech 6, Meyer Tower 126.7.
126.7, Super Tech 6. Reanimate 3125, we're up here, 12 right, the ice had box 6. Patient take your 10. Well, ILS is 11.
8844, map tower, company 2 mile final, wind 230 at 7, 30 left, clear to land, braking's good.
And clear land 30 left, Delta 8841.
got a nice video of that one.
Delta 1028, runway 12 right, the ice, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 4. Delta 1819, wait for the Delta on Bravo to pass before you pull into your gate. American 3105, Meyer Tower 126.7.
Elias says, wow, we're still going. Awesome. You bet. Anything to catch a very rare aircraft in commercial service, such as the A340-300, in charge of Lufthansa 483 Heavy. Thank you so much, Nick, for the kudos. Nick says, great coverage, guys. Stay warm. We will. Thank you, Nick.
So,
oh, here we go. Hey, they're going to move in a second.
Yep.
Thanks for the heads up, Logan.
They're starting up, too.
2084 down to runway 4, Mike, please.
On the line for Mike, 2084.
For 6 Minneapolis Tower, traffic still 3 out at Charlie, cross 30 left, continue Charlie to control point, monitor point 9.
Charlie cross 30 left and control 111 and point 9, super touch 6.
Come on, Delta 941 Minneapolis Tower, 12206, center 30 right, clear to land, braking's good. Nine 30 right, clear to land.
Tower low, Sun Country 3037, like on the aisle left, 30 left.
Sun Country 3037 Minneapolis Tower, 12205, and 30 left, clear to land, braking's good.
Clear to land 30 left, Sun Country 3037.
I don't think they had engines running. They just started up 2 of them, and they were odd. Oh yeah, they weren't running anything.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have to shut down for de-icing. I've never seen one de-ice before. I don't know.
I bet they just taxied.
Kilo, I'm 5120 Minneapolis Tower, push approved for 30 right pad.
Well, no, it was number 1, then number 3, then 4, and then all that's left is 2 unless they kept 1.
Yeah, 2272 Minneapolis Tower, push approved for the 1-2 right pad.
Yeah, I think they just
serious. I mean, that makes sense. They don't want to.
Ground up 2884, not runway 4, parking spot.
The 2884 Minneapolis ground, turn right on Bravo, use Bravo Delta.
Bravo Delta.
Delta 1028, give way to the 71 nose to nose, will be north on Delta.
Yeah, it was 1, 3, and 4. 2 was already going, I think.
All right, here we go. Lufthansa 483 Heavy about to move after starting its engines. Headed for a departure on 30 left, which is expected.
1661, one more right, we'll get you going.
Or they're yielding to you.
Contact departures too.
Yes, 41.
Before Mike. Copy.
The 4301, go ahead.
2305, flighting 300, 30 right, quick, take off. 3105, wind 230 at 5 for now, fly runway heading, runway 17, quick, take off.
Delta 941, ma'am, ground, what you get? Delta 941, turn right on Mike, Mike 6, short of, actually, you know what, taxi with Papa, down runway 22, hold short of Charlie 6.
Okay, 3037, turn left at Mike if you got it. Mike Sierra November, hold short runway 17.
Left on Mike, Mike Sierra November, hold short of 17, 3037.
Contact departure will sit.
Quebec Delta 8844.
and 30 right, clear to land. Braking's good. There's a little patch just before Mike, between 22 and Mike.
Delta 2981, Island.
2981 Minneapolis Tower, 7 and trail of a heavy MD-11, caution wake turbulence, wind 2206, runway 30 left, clear to land. Braking's good.
30 left, clear to land, copy, good braking. 2981, thanks.
Yep. American 3105, turn right heading 230,
I just
contact
got a
commercial.
pretty cool shot of it taxiing, and the 737 created a bunch of snow on, what is that, 30 right.
4881, runway 30 right, taxi Pop 1.
And now arriving from Louisville, Kentucky, UPS 2560 Heavy with the MD-11F.
Reversers.
Wind 2205.
2205.
UPS 2560 heavy, Mike Tango with me if you got it.
Mike Tango with you, UPS 2560 Heavy.
Tango 3037 on November, cross 17, then Lima to the gate, connect.
Alright, on Sun Country 337, we will cross 17 in November, lean to the gate, Sun Country 337.
Hey, you want to go get it over there?
What?
You want the ladder? You want to go over there?
Oh, I'm going where?
Oh, by the fence. Ah, it's good.
Okay, I'll use the bench. I like using the bench. I'm so annoyed. I accidentally paused the video I took because it has that new feature on the board. And so I filled this landing in a different orientation. Yeah, like, went from this to this.
Air 48, 81 minutes, turn 30 right, line of noise.
That's awesome.
And I heard Alex say,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay.
I totally forgot that was coming. I didn't.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I wasn't expecting to be out this
And there's our A340, 300 off in the distance.
Lufthansa 483, tower 126.7, good point 6.
I'd rather be out here. I'd rather be out here than studying for final exams.
2 and ground
Can't
point
let
9.
school get in the way of grade.
Boy, I'll tell you what, the snow that those reverse thrusters kicked up on 30 left with that MD-11 touching down,
Bravo, cross runway 4.
that's certainly going to make it into a reel, I'll tell you what.
Oh, you're doing better than this. Conga line.
We got the conga line coming out. The snow removal team here at MSP Airport is on the move now.
Turn left at Charlie 6 and into the alley behind Alaska. I'll be south on Delta.
Yeah, I mean, they get really, really far, don't they?
So I'd assume it has like a huge wingspan compared to like...
941, copy.
You're regular wingspan.
941, left turn Charlie 6 behind Alaska. They'll be south on Delta via the gate.
I was going to say, because I remember I came out here when Alex was doing one, and I learned the fun fact that the
152 heavy map ground, push approve of the
A330-200s have a larger wingspan.
Delta 150 Heavy, yeah. I think that's fine.
Roger.
Oh, hello.
That's the conga line.
Endeavor 4881, wind 2208, turn right heading 360 and a 30 right, take off.
41 seconds.
There's the conga line.
I'm sorry, it's United coming out of the alley.
That's the last way to finish it off. Lighting sucked when I got it.
Yeah.
On the 483 heavy and a 30 left, line up and wait,
And
traffic 8 mile final.
Delta 483, line up runway 30.
Yeah, you're good. You got time.
Lufthansa 483 Heavy. Told to line up and wait on 30 left. Got a Delta 757 arrival.
Before you turn, what's the gate? Fox 1. 2981 down to Charlie. Charlie 5 into the alley, monitor point 9.
Charlie, the alley, monitor point 9.
4881, contact departure, good night.
Tower unit 2641 off Narco Island 30 left.
51 plus 1, drive 30 right, traffic's about 15 out.
And there's the big bus.
43 heavy, 1207.
Quad bus, get lined up with 30 left.
Let's take off.
Skywest 4178, is there 1 to right, ready, taxi November.
Skywest 4178, runway 17, taxi by Alpha. Mike holds short of runway 30 left.
Wind 2207 or 30 left, clear to land, braking's good, caution wake turbulence, A340, heavies depart.
Yeah, 2664, acknowledge, clear to land 30 left, thank you.
Okay, 4178, monitor tower 267.
Monitor tower 267, 4178. Left on Mike and join Whiskey for 170 West 4178.
2927 map star, continue, expect to land clear in short file.
152 heavy, runway 30 left, tax, the ice pad, taxi by Alpha, Delta Bravo, cross runway 4.
Delta Bravo, cross 4.
Delta 10 heavy, maps ground push approved for the 1 turret pad.
Tower, Delta 2675 over Narco for 30 left.
2675 Minneapolis Tower, wind 2308, run 30 left, clear to land, braking's good.
Land 30 left, Delta.
Such a breathtaking departure moments ago from Lufthansa 483 Heavy sporting the A340-300. All 4 CFM56 engines at full toga takeoff, go around, power thrust. And that racket, that buzzsaw racket on departure.
27 map star, continue, I'll call you back.
And of course the blowing snow. You can't ask for much more in the wintertime from MSP.
I remember Toledo was doing an operation from years ago.
5-1, you guys clear.
I assumed that was some sort of weird, like...
2927, 30 right, clear to land. Down 1127.
Got a United Max getting de-iced.
Stands up for 30 right between.
How's that for a head-on shot?
A little bit of a slick area there. 664, right turn Charlie, heavy will be out of the way, ground point 9.
Right turn Charlie and ground behind
Here's a preview. Here's a preview.
Ready for taxi, November.
Country 3057, runway 12 right, the ice pad, taxi via Lima, November, hold short, runway 17.
12 right, Lima, November, hold short, 17.
I was watching that, yeah, especially with
Yeah, 2664 behind the heavy, taxi via Charlie, Quebec.
Tower traffic 2 mile final, wind 2308.
Thank you so much, buddy. Traveling Cornstalk, one of our many amazing YouTube members. Awesome shot of the 340 departure. Well, thank you. That was a really cool departure. I really wanted to make sure I got that one captured nicely. Donating to the Hot Cocoa Fund. Stay warm out there, guys. We will certainly try our best. Thank you. And Logan, any more final thoughts from you?
Country 3057, monitor tower 12367.
We good? We good?
We are good.
Excellent. Final thoughts. That was rad. That's what that was. What a treat. What a treat. You know, it wasn't supposed to snow that much today, and we got a lot more than we were expecting. And they got the ice. They had left a little after sundown, but I mean, it's not like it was clear or anything.
We got blasted with that snow there towards the back end of our broadcast.
That was great.
The MD-11 blowing that snow off at 30 left when it arrived just before the Lufthansa departure. I'll tell you what.
You were here so late, I forgot I was even cuddling. I'm like, oh, there's an MD-11.
You're like, crap, rush to ladder.
Yeah, well, I got to watch it because you were filming it. I can sit back and relax for a second, you know, for once. I'm usually hell-bent on filming every single one I see because I'm not going to be around forever. But I mean, hey, if you're getting the, you know, HD, higher frame rate stuff, I don't got to worry about it. So, yeah, great stream. That was fantastic, you know.
Thank you, Logan.
Weather was less than ideal, but you know what?
It was a great stream because you were a part of it, too. I mean, always great to have your expertise about aviation on. And, you know, you've been doing plane spotting for many years. I know we showed it in the bio earlier in our stream today, but you've been doing aviation videography for a long time. You have your commercial rating, so you know what's up.
You know it.
To have that extra person there to kind of provide our viewers a little in-depth look as to what's going on.
I look forward to getting on more often.
Yeah, well, the seat's always warm for you. You're always welcome. Yeah, just...
Is it warm?
I suppose it depends on where it is. I mean, yeah, that seat is filled.
Figured it, yeah, as I look over at the seat that literally has a pile of snow in it.
The folding chair behind
I'm just screwing with you. Yes, figuratively, yes, always warm. I got you.
2675, Minneapolis ground.
Yeah, all right. Final thoughts for me. You know,
Bravo short of the tunnel.
Much better spotting affair than I expected when I showed up here earlier this afternoon, I'll tell you what.
Oh, it's going to be overcast when we have a 340. Cool. How about a little everything? And like the owls, too. Like, that was a fun little bonus.
Yeah, we had everything we could possibly have asked for with the situation we were kind of hoping that we would get. I mean, we got the snow, the snowy owls, we got the 340, 300 arrival, we got the departure. Solid connection.
I was going to say no network issues.
We're past that now. We've pretty much fixed all of that.
I like to hear. Iron out the kinks and get her done.
Yeah, 100%.
5-1.
Well, I wish it could go longer because it's actually not that bad right now. But you know, viewing you're close to the dusk, and the last thing we want to do is give him back an excuse to say, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Sneak over and grab our static cam here.
Adjust for that 330. Yeah, now they all start leaving. You know, it'd be one thing if they weren't getting de-iced, but yeah, everything's getting de-iced. So.
70-30-57 short of whiskey.
Now today there's a lot more de-icing action than I initially anticipated, which, I mean, I think we can all agree is a really fun thing to watch.
Oh yeah. Oh, especially from here. I mean, you get a head-on view of pretty much everything with nothing but a fence in the way, but all you got to do is get a few extra feet for that.
4901.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. Final thoughts, fantastic day. A little cold, but you know, it's the price you pay. So.
Yeah, good to share it with all of you wherever you're watching from. Thank you so much for tuning into our coverage today from MSP Airport. If you want to watch more MSP Airport live content, go ahead and check out our YouTube channel of all of our past live streams. There's plenty of great moments from last year to get yourself caught up on, especially June 30th, 2024. That's a stream I would highly recommend you guys watch.
What happened on June 30th?
Condor went close, and they went long when they arrived here. We had the Iceland Air 100-year Independence livery that...
Which isn't with Iceland Air anymore, actually. It's like a subcontractor airline that operates it now.
Yeah.
Both
one of the old Soviet territories.
Is that where they're at now?
Yeah, I think
wow.
so.
Well, yeah, they're not going to be here anymore, which... that's unfortunate. But I mean, hey, we got them so much, so... One of those things where you just enjoy it while it lasts because you know it's coming to an end. Is that 7-6 coming over here? What are you?
No,
what is that behind us? Or is it just a 7-3? I think it's just a 7-3. Is that Prime? Because Prime got here earlier, didn't they?
Well, it's not going to matter. We would stay out here forever if we
could.
If we could, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just Prime.
Yeah, we got to cut it short.
All right, that's 1141.
There's a look at downtown Minneapolis. Off in the distance, the skyline of Minneapolis all lit up.
4901, give way to the biz jet, just clearing. That might take them a minute just to clear with the truck.
3 mile final. I'm just delaying here. Traffic's going to slow turn off due to some trucks downfield. But they're clear now, fly runway heading, runway 3 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, everybody. For Logan Justice, I'm Alex Redding, thanking you for tuning in to our live coverage of plane spotting in the heart of the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota. We'll see you in the next one here on MSP Airport Live. Stay warm and take care.